I'm asking you to make a donation right now to have your gift triple matched and help us flip the same.
What's up, Sly?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I feel so weak and tired right now.
Fucking hey, brother.
How are you doing?
Bored out my... I'm good, just bored out my mind.
Ah,
So what's on the agenda today?
try to rectify the war crimes that I committed in the last stream that got me killed.
Oh, what happened last time? I didn't watch that one.
So we might have went to a city raid, right? Or to raid a big
Okay.
city, right? I have a new helicopter I wanted to test out, right? An attack helicopter, right?
Okay.
But once we get to the city, instead of using the helicopter, I just spawned at the edge of the city on foot, and a turret basically just one-shotted me to death.
Good fucking job. Good fucking...
Are you proud of me, Wolf?
I'm certainly impressed. Give you that much. I'm certainly impressed.
Alright.
Well,
Also,
let's get
I
on with
found...
the show.
Hmm? Sorry,
Well,
what'd
let's
you
get
say?
on with it then.
Alright.
So let's get on with it then.
Okay, okay.
Let's see how badly this goes.
Hey, do you want me to stream on the Discord? So you can see it on
Sure,
the...
why not? Sure, why not?
Yeah. So I know some people complain about hearing my, my voice in double. Actually,
How I used to do it was I just watch the stream and turn the volume on, just turn the stream volume down and just watch it that way.
what time is it
So I
over
used
there in
to do it.
England?
12:41 in the morning. Not that bad.
Alright, cool. Not that bad,
Just-
he says.
I'm just bored as all high hell. I got myself a 2-week ban from a server because I flipped my shit at one of the mods.
What happened?
I misheard what he said, and well, we got into a shouting match and I got banned. Then things got sorted out with the owner, and he calmed down, we talked it out, and 2-week ban possibly could end at the end, possibly by the end of next week could be removed if I do good behavior. In other words, don't be annoying people. So just bored as all high hell.
You know what you should do?
Well,
Annoy the hell out of people.
I would rather not. The people on that server are fun to mess around with.
Wait, see here, I'm telling you this because I don't have to live with the consequences and it'll be funny.
You are an asshole.
Exactly.
Alright then, let's get on with this crazy train.
Alright. Well, right now we're still, basically, since that was an Alt F4 worthy moment, basically, because I felt like the game had cheated me. We're still refueling the helicopter, and most of last stream, nothing really fucking happened last stream. It was just sitting around, because, like, I have the difficulty, if we go here to Storyteller, I have the difficulty set up to 500%. And it's just like, nothing fucking is happening. It's like, if it's almost like random.
You're jinxing yourself something royal.
Good.
Now out of nowhere, a fucking horde of fucking gerbils shows up and beat the shit out of you somehow.
Not again. Please, not again. You know what I should have done is I just should have called the military and let them deal with it.
Cardio burns fast, right?
Oh.
No. Cardio actually burns.
This.
Do you think the lockdowns will ever be over?
Probably not until this virus just disappears.
I don't know if you're a betting man or not, but I'm placing bets that once November comes around, basically all of a sudden COVID is going to stop existing.
Or the death toll's just gonna go up.
That too, but for unrelated reasons. At least here in America. Also, I found this picture of Azure Lane on my Twitter.
Wait, what picture? Okay, let's see this. Oh god!
I don't think that's a picture I could show show the stream.
No, that's up to you. That's up to you, brother. You want to show them or not? That's on you.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just put it on the Discord. Everyone on the Discord go see it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably gonna send that link and post it on that fucking server I mentioned. I only got banned from one side of the server. The side of the server I'm actually active on. The other side I don't do fuck all on.
What was the side of the server that you're active on?
I think I told you like the last stream I was in.
Well,
In our B section.
The roleplay?
I got, yeah. I kind of shouted at the head mod of the actual entire server.
Well, obviously you were just showing you had big dick energy.
Nah, it's because it's someone else on the server. A mod on the server has his own. He has his own server, which people just chill in. And because the head mod found out some people, me included, kind of used it to talk shit behind his back, the rules of the main server had to be moved onto my friend's server. And yeah. At one point, I thought the head mod was saying that he had full autonomy on this server, when he doesn't, and then it devolved into a shouting match, and me getting banned. So,
I'm pretty sure it's whatchamacallit, against Discord's terms of service to ban people from your server because of things they do on other people's servers.
It's because, no, well, the two servers are now technically connected because they use the same rules.
Whatever.
It's now basically connected to the main server now.
I feel like your server has been hijacked.
That's not mine, besides. The owner of that server is friends with the owner of the other server, so they came to an agreement about it. So
You didn't make your own server this time with blackjack and hookers.
which I know the fucking play blackjack. Anyway.
Blackjack, it's literally like 21.
Oh god, Azaline did. Christ, I feel sorry for the owner of the other server because she does Azaline content, and when she did the stream for the most recent event, she literally had to end the stream early because all people were saying in the chat was milk or cow tits because of one of the new ships they added into the game. You know what the Germans nicknamed their resupply ships? They nicknamed them milk tanks.
Yeah.
And Azulaine added a Japanese munition ship, the same one that transported the Yamato's guns, and it's a cowgirl. So you can only imagine what happened. You can only imagine how that went. I feel so sorry for Zoe, honestly. Anyway, is that a horde of cows? What is that? Oh, that's traders, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a nomadic army. Oh god. How about we don't fuck with them, unless those are our guys.
They're just traders, basically. As long as they don't start all of a sudden Mongolian throat singing, I think we'll be fine.
You call those traders? You say that, and all I think about traders in DayZ. Yeah, that's pretty fucking accurate. Fucking heavily armed to the teeth with body armor and assault rifles.
Exactly.
Yeah, that seems normal. Seems perfectly normal. Oh yeah, how did the Iron Harvest stream go? I wanted to chat with you and whoever else it was.
Yeah,
but
by the time I saw the comment and whatnot, since we're doing normal latency on YouTube, because I forgot to change the setting, by the time I saw the comment, I was just like, oh, let me alt-tab out to the Discord, but then you had already left.
Yeah, sorry, brother.
Yeah, it's fine.
I didn't realize you were still trying to see if I was there. I would have loved to have been there. So when's the next Iron Harvest stream anyway?
Probably the next stream, which might be in a couple of days or so.
How far did you get? Anyway, did you finish
mission
the
3.
campaign?
Yeah, I think I'm on mission 4 now, I want to say.
Yeah, so you're still on the Polanian campaign, okay.
Yeah. I figured out basically I don't think chat's gonna like it when I tell them this, but it's just like I found out you do the Polanians, then the Rustviets, and then the Saxon campaign.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. And then you kind of all band together at the end to fight the big bad evil.
It's not actually a big bad evil. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's neither good. The thing you fight at the end is neither good nor evil.
Tesla did it.
Yeah, no, it's something Tesla did. Yeah, it's something Tesla made.
Yeah.
No
All I thought I was doing was watching an innocent meme video. It turned out, oh shit, I just got spoiled to the entire game. Yeah, sure, fuck it. This stream is now copyright claimed by Nintendo.
Whenever I hit that that beepy noise, all I think of the roller mines from fucking Half-Life. That's what those sound like. They're like beeping noise. It sounds like the fucking roller mines, and I'm just sitting there going, "Oh fuck!" Get flashbacks to when I played the orange box on my Xbox. Not again. Those things were so fucking annoying sometimes.
Nothing like all of a sudden having roller mines cling on your car and then just have them fly you off the fucking map because physics exists.
Yeah, fucking.
Wonder if it's an actual, like, no, never mind. I was gonna say, is it a speedrunner strat to have this thing strapped to your car? And I'm like, wait, no, they just jump backwards.
No, they throw you off, they also throw you off the road.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of them, but yeah. That or just fucking murder you straight up if you're not in a vehicle.
Yep.
Oh god, I remember playing Half-Life 2 and being on the beach there, basically, where it's just like, can't touch any part of the sand unless you want the antlions to come and get you. That was fun.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that.
And then poor fucking Laszlo.
The finest mind of his generation. Fuck, we just hang on a minute. Let me
Nah.
just grab my gas mask real quick, hang on. You, hang on.
Grab your gas mask, what?
Hold on. You, citizen, pick up the can. Yeah, fucking A. Christ. Oh yeah, then there's Half-Life Alex, which is good. I'd say they did well, given the legacy that Half-Life 2 left. They did a pretty good job.
I heard Half-Life Alex was pretty good. It looks pretty good as well. I haven't seen the full game.
It is very good. The Combine are very intelligent as well. They actually, at some random, will actually try and fake you out by pretending that they're your friend. Basically saying, like, yelling ceasefire, ceasefire. That's Alex, or hey Alex, it's me. It's more convincing with the standard grunts, but the higher up in the different Combine units you face, because of the distortion with their gas masks, you can obviously tell that if they say hey Alex, it's obviously a Combine, but with the grunts, they sound more human, essentially.
Yeah.
And then there's the funniest thing that most people like out of that. He's kicking it. He's still kicking it. Command says stop kicking it. He stopped kicking it. That is just something funny, because if you just sit there to listen to him say that, it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's like a strider that's been crushed under rubble, and just one of the Combine grunts is just kicking it. It's fucking hilarious. Fucking A. Nice. Well, you ain't got the money for a VR rig, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like a good game, but I don't know if it's worth, the game's worth the $2,000 price tag with it.
Hey,
Was it 2,000 or
mess around
1,000?
in fucking VR chat and see how well that goes.
I think I was making jokes about that last stream, because I think Ice was talking about Ice was talking about wanting a VR headset. I'm just like, oh, you want to go to them strip clubs in VR chat, don't you?
Fucking A. Jesus Christ. I still remember the time, what was it, fucking 3 years ago? Was it like 3 years ago that we tried doing an Only War campaign and just, what was it? Roll40 just said, fuck you.
Oh, yeah, I think it was 2 years ago, basically, and then just, like, on the day of days, once I finally got prepared, basically, and actually made, pretty much all the encounters that I was planning out, and it's essentially the map itself. It was just like, Roll20 was just like, you know that campaign you got? It'd be nice if I just fucked up all the settings.
Yeah, it'd be nice for us to actually try and do that again. That would be fun, but it's just
We'll
like...
probably do D&D. D&D's a lot simpler.
Yeah, then there's me who probably would struggle with that. It's like, because fucking maths is not my strong suit.
Don't worry, D&D is a Roll20 game, basically, whereas, with Only War, that was a roll percentage game, which confuses a lot of people, because it's just like, the first die, is like the 100th spot, or like the 10s, and then the second die is the 1s. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's like Roll20, it's like a Roll20 game, but with extra fucking steps.
Yeah,
Especially when a lot of things in Only War kind of fucking tedious, especially like if you're playing a machine gunner. It's just like, okay, now roll for bullet spread, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Well, if I ever get the time, or you ever decide to do it, sure, I'll be up for it.
Yeah, the biggest problem is time zone differences.
As long as I get some sort of rifle.
Well, I don't know if there's gonna be a rifle in D&D, but yeah, I don't know, I could try looking something up. It's like D&D, but with muskets.
I also like some I don't know, that's first thing out of bounds. It's just like a fucking high-powered crossbow, or maybe a musket.
I'm gonna look up for muskets. I don't know, or unless it's just like I should do like that, make a joke game with D&D where it's just like, oh, Skyrim, but with AKs.
Home Pro.
Yeah. The second half of that is if we're going to be doing a D&D campaign, just asking people, all right, what kind of game do you even want? Because it's just like, because like here's how it mostly goes. There are two kinds of D&D campaigns. Otherwise, we try to literally one-to-one copy Critical Role because that's what everybody likes. Or
let's not rip off Critical Role and get our asses killed.
or I pull out the Monster Girl Encyclopedia.
Yeah. But even the guy who does, like, what's his fucking name? Who's the DM? Even he
Matt
says
Mercer.
no one should really copy him. Yeah, he says people shouldn't copy him because it ruins the experience.
Oh yeah.
He said people shouldn't copy how he does D&D.
Yeah, he says he doesn't like it. The whole Matt Mercer effect, basically, where everybody has to literally be just like, oh no, your role playing skills have to be on level with like that of well, like Matt Mercer or like anyone else there. I forget their name. Shit.
Oh god, the fucking guy who does who plays Not, isn't that the same guy who shit, I've seen him in a movie once, but I can't remember his fucking name. Yeah, they're really funny though. I had to watch it more.
Yeah. What kind of bombs do I even get on this thing?
A Gundam D&D.
Just no.
For the glory of Zeon!
Yeah, I knew we were going there.
Never that helicopter really did much, did it?
No, but I was just like, wait, I could do a carpet bomb, but I don't have any bombs with me.
How the hell are we attacking anyway?
We were being attacked by
wolves.
Huskies.
How are we getting overwhelmed by fucking Huskies?
Welcome to Rimworld.
What type of helicopter is that? It looks like a MiG. Or is it a Hind?
Hind. MiG's a jet.
Yeah, MiG's a jet.
Or MiGs makes plane, should I say. Hey, be lucky I have the run and gun mod, basically, because if I didn't have the run or gun mod, we'd all be dead.
Yeah.
To just, like, literally to shoot anything in Rimworld, you have to stand still, but if you stand still, you're dead.
Ooh. An idea popped in there. Probably won't get to work because we probably don't know enough how to make a homebrew, but a D&D campaign where all the players are basically from the modern, or all from like a modern army.
Okay.
Could be all different armies, and end up in a fantasy world.
What anime is this?
Gate. Just
yeah.
Like Gate. That'd be fucking. Come on, it'd be fucking hilarious that we have to manage our ammo and whatnot. Just like, do we want to shoot and risk wasting ammo? Or do we want to try and use something else? So, yeah, that'd be fun to try.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, if we find the right equipment, we could probably find out if one of the group knew how to actually make ammo, then we wouldn't have to worry about it. We just need to get the material.
Maybe Pathfinder. I don't know anything about Pathfinder, but I do know, I think in Pathfinder, there's like a gunslinger sort of thing.
Not sure if we even really watched anything to do with Pathfinder, honestly.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about I don't even know if Pathfinder's the right game I'm thinking of. It's almost like D&D, but it was like D&D 3.5, but actually good. But yeah, mostly when it comes to gunslinger, it's just like, oh, you have like a crusader, you have you have a monk basically, or a rogue, and then all of a sudden it's just like fucking cowboy.
Pardon, smite. Just smite.
I thought we were supposed to get an item if we came here. I don't see jack shit of an item unless it's in this building. Oh no, Sly Fox contracted diarrhea from bad hygiene.
I'm just waiting for the day a fucking new settler shows up and it's just Wolf and it's like, oh god, here I'm gonna get murdered by Sly somehow in the worst way possible.
Next stream. Base. Or you know what I should have done? I should have done it this stream as well, since I have the reunion mod. I should have started off where it's just myself, and then everybody else joins the colony slowly.
Why not? Wait, One of the people actually... Is it possible to rename people?
Yes, who do you want to be renamed, I guess? I guess I should actually rename people.
Who have we got?
We have Lo, which is an old person, probably not. I should ask, do you care what gender you are?
Don't really care.
Alright, so we have Lion, which is good at mining and plants. We have Christabel, who's a pacifist, but I think he's the only one that's like the best one at cooking. Yes.
The chef thing, but the pacifism doesn't come across as something I'd like me.
Alright, we have Davidson, who's also good at cooking, but I have them focused on purely construction right now, since they're our dedicated builder.
Alright, who else have we got?
We have Oaks, who is good at mining, as well as
That's
I think
about it.
I have them on cooking as well. We have Vasily here, who's just meh in mining and plants and animals.
So he's just the, basically, jack of all trades, skilled at none.
We have Bear, who's basically, we just have her, otherwise as a medical doctor, or making, whatchamacalls, a chem fuel.
Alright.
We have Dolphin, who's our crafter.
Mm-hmm.
Jefferson, who's good at cooking and plants.
I'll go with I'll take Jefferson then.
Okay.
Wolf Jefferson.
Bio. You are now known as Wolf.
Yeah. I wouldn't call myself a fucking expert, I'll tell you that much, but alright.
Probably should actually change your hair, to be honest. I don't know, let's just randomize it, shall we? Yeah, good enough. Mostly because I just, like, I have, like, a whole bunch of hair mods and whatnot, since I don't necessarily like the look of the vanilla ones, since they look a little bit too bland in my opinion, but then again, it's just, like, I should probably throw this one out that just adds in a whole bunch of dreadlocks for some fucking reason. Dreadlocks only look good on certain people, and it certainly doesn't look good on most pawns. Anyway, we got what we came here for. We probably should just head on out. I just realized I don't have my music on.
Yeah, we haven't had music on this entire third part. There we go. Oh, here's a... Ow! Fuck my head!
What the fuck did you do?
I just... Fuck, there's like an old Nerf gun just sitting on the top of the sofa and I actually whacked my head on it. Ow. Fucking Christ. What was I gonna say? You're a fan of RTS games, right?
Yes.
Ever heard of a game called Homeworld Sands of Karak? Or Karak?
Sands of Kadak. Homeworld. I think I should know about that, but
You might like that game because you get to control the aircraft carrier Capisi, which is a land carrier.
Oh.
And like all other Homeworld games, all the units you have in one mission carry over onto the next. So trying to keep your units alive is something you need to keep in mind.
Ah. Am I allowed
It's
to build new units?
It's a fun game. It's got a nice soundtrack to it.
Homeworld Sands of Kadak. Okay, then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to write that down so I remember it.
It came out a while ago.
Like how many years ago?
Not sure. Probably 4, maybe 5. Not sure. Probably won't be that expensive, but I don't know the price. I haven't looked it up myself.
You do not have enough silver to pay an outstanding bill of Jerusalem. They have confiscated your tithe as something, something, something.
Wait, what?
So,
What?
Jerusalem refuses to pay their taxes.
Okay. Fuse noises.
You know what we must do?
No.
We must nuke Jerusalem. We must make an example out of them!
And this is how we get this stream banned in every country in the world again. And
What was it that the Iranian general said? Basically, Strap me to a
we can
missile
fuck
and
up
point me
America,
at Tel
we can fuck
Aviv.
up America. Yeah, we can fuck up America, basically what he said. Then America said, allow me to demonstrate what the fuck we can do, and proceeded to hit him with a Predator drone, so.
That's also something we did. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, but you nearly caused a fucking war doing it. But the reason you actually did it was because you found out that Iraq had plans to assassinate your ambassador.
Yeah.
Iraq are notorious for committing war crimes.
That could be summarized as the Middle East in a nutshell. They're known for being little pains in the asses.
Well, the reason they're the way they are is because the British fucked them over, the Russians fucked them over, and then the French fucked them over. The French as well. My apologies, forgot about them.
We may have also given a whole bunch of guns to them in the 80s because the Russians were trying to fuck them over. But, you know... Totally nothing bad came out of it or anything.
Ah, totally.
Yeah.
There is something interesting though. I found this on YouTube. There's actually a documentary, and it's actual footage from American reporters that were allowed to tag along with Soviet forces.
Oh, you mean Afghan, the Soviet experience?
Yeah. It's interesting how the preview on YouTube has the camera crew basically go on the Vic and then they start getting shot at. They all go inside, and then you can just hear the whiz of a fucking RPG go past the front of the APC. Well, after it's over, it's like the Russian goes, "You're very lucky, Americans. Rocket fly right past front of vehicle. Very lucky."
If that hit us,
Jesus
basically
Christ.
nobody would see that film.
Fuck, there wouldn't be anything left.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. And then 20 years down the road, we would end up in fucking Afghanistan and stuck in there just like the Soviets are. Afghanistan is the graveyard of empires, man.
Fuck, there's a reason it's got that name. Brian, it's the only country that holds the title of repelling the Red Army. This is the only country that ever did.
Yeah. The Red Army bows to nobody, except goddamn Mujahideen.
Yep.
They're hearing stories about how even when the war was over, basically Mujahideen did not stop shooting as the Russians were pulling out of Afghanistan. Well, I'll say even the last convoy out of Afghanistan actually got hit by a Mujahideen ambush. I have no idea if they made it out or not. I says, did you see the thing that I sent? No, because literally when I started streaming, you sent it to me and I'm just like, I don't know if I could actually watch it on the stream or not.
Who knows?
They never signed the rules of war? What? What are you on about?
Mujahideen never signed any rules of war saying that they followed Geneva Convention.
Oh, right. You can watch it on the stream, it's nothing bad per se. Okay, fine.
Per se.
Yeah, what does per se
Do you want
mean?
me to test watch it? Do you want me to test watch it?
No, I'll just watch it right now.
Are you sleeping too well at night? Is your city too safe? Well, not anymore. Introducing Democrats.
Oh, sweet Jesus
Politicians so
Christ.
incompetent, they'll fill your neighborhood with riots, looting, rampant violence, and even homelessness. The secret is a special blend of corruption and good old-fashioned stupidity. No more pesky law and order. When Democrats are in charge, nobody's safe. Simply vote for Democrats, sit back, and watch your neighborhood burn to the ground. But wait, vote for Democrats now, and they'll include rolling blackouts, election fraud, cancel culture, taxes, and more taxes. Democrats bringing chaos right to your front door.
As a California, I can't confirm. Wait, did Sly get his leg and stuff back? He's no longer an amputee? Hold on, did I actually? No, I still have my leg missing. I got a new hand and I got new eyes. You can help by removing that. So I needed a hand with that. You shut your mouth, boy.
What's going on?
No, Ice is just making puns in chat that my character is making a hand. Or missing a hand. He's like, Slide, you need a hand?
God.
I can't believe people are still going after that the shark. I don't understand why all of a sudden, like, once VTubers become popular, everybody on Twitter just starts going after them and trying to cancel them.
Who the fuck knows? They tried doing the same thing when Melody became as popular as she was.
Yeah. I bet you can find a new leg on Amazon. Probably could. Actually, you know, no. Wish.com, basically. I definitely know the Chinese have a new leg.
God.
They always seem to have, basically, organs for sale, basically, by the millions every single day. Don't know where they get them from. Because we can't have anything nice. Melody was good meme, but not much else. I guess, yeah. I think most of Melody's popularity came from just basically just her existence merely pissed a whole bunch of people off on the internet, and we laughed at them. I remember there's supposedly I need to actually look it up or whatnot, but I remember seeing a post of somebody actually talking about, like, it was like this weird psychological conspiracy thing where it's just like it was like a study where if something's too cute, it actually promotes aggression. Like supposedly one of the responses the human mind can have if something is too cute and it's a cuteness overload is aggression. And it was like this whole rant or debate of whether or not VTubers were triggering this phenomenon. Which has plenty. The best of all, they are cheap. Only problem is they may be handy-downs. Yeah, I know. The color blue is not calming. No, it's not. Despite always wearing blue, it does not calm me. I am here to steal livers. Hi, Belgium. Well, the gang's all here now. Well, not really. We're missing cyanide and magic.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
We've added new people. I remember back when I fucking first arrived here, it was primarily just, let's see. You, me, Ice, Christ, I've forgotten his name. Shit. What's the other guy we had?
What's the profile picture?
Some guy with, like, really weird hair, like, really straight up hair.
Oh, Gary?
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah, Gary or old
it was
AK
just
Dune.
like us. I'm not sure if there was anyone else with us, but it was just us four originally. How many other people has been added to the group?
Lanix and Imposter. Yeah, those guys are... Those are the ancient ones, basically.
And I'm just the guy who pops in and out at random occasions, so...
Nah, I'd consider you part of the old guard.
Hey, I was one of the old people who showed up.
Yeah. I guess Army Boy as well, basically. He's also a good person on the Discord. I don't know. If you actually if you actually click on your names, you can actually see whether or not Sly likes you or not, depending on if you have a special rank. Totally ain't playing favoritisms or anything. I like everybody equally on my Discord, but some people more equally than others.
Let's see. Old guard. Yep. Back in one
What
second.
does that make me? They're the old ones? I don't know. I should give Ice his own personal rank as well, basically the eternal one. Something. So if I have an old guard, that means I'm more equally liked than others, yes.
Thing is, if anyone goes back and find any of the videos from like the old guard days, they're gonna notice I'm very different to how I act now. I'm very loud and very close to my mic most of the time. So
I was gonna say, basically, you also kind of seem to mellow out, because I remember you basically almost like... I don't know, it's just like, I remember earlier you was just like, Jesus Christ, is this man on cocaine?
I've had a while to calm down, I guess, and also
I guess lockdown is just killing us all.
not particularly in the cheeriest mood because of a certain, well, I've got a funeral to attend on Monday, so...
Right, yeah, I remember you mentioning on your grandma passing.
Yep.
No research Tuesday. We're not researching anything? What? That's impossible.
I think we probably should be researching something.
Yeah, I need to research something quick before Belgium starts yelling at me again.
Why is he gonna start yelling at you?
I remember on one of the Rimworld streams that I did that was solely on the Discord, basically, I remember Belgium kept yelling at me, basically, Sly, why are we researching faster? We must research faster. No, Sly, more research! I'm perfectly fine with lockdown, just means I get a reason to be inside. Okay, neat. Bionics is good, yeah. I want to get up to cloning vets, which, yeah, we're gonna have to require, to getting up... Actually, no. Do we need to get bionics? No, we don't, but let's go with bionics first, anyway.
Oh yeah, another thing they added in the most recent event in Azur Lane was the, Yamato-class aircraft carrier Shinano. Which is technically a super carrier.
Yeah.
Who, like Taiho, got sunk by an American submarine on its first ever voyage. But unlike Taiho, Shinano was almost complete. There's only 2 pictures that exist of Shinano, and that's one's from an American recon plane, and the other one is from a fisherman who took a picture of the ship as it left its port on its first and last journey.
It must be
And
depressing.
America only, yeah. Well, she still wasn't fully completed. She had no planes.
Remember what you
She was
said you
moved
were
out of her
going to
drive.
do
She
if
was
the
moved
oil
out of her.
was
She was.
all in your
She
field?
was moved out of.
Sorry, no,
She
I
was-
was reading what Belgium said. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, Shinano was moved out of her port to make way for building other ships. So if she had been left to remain in her port, she would have been completed.
Ouch.
She was being moved to a different port to be finished. So, yeah. She was intended to be an actual Yamato-class battleship. It was just when Midway happened, the Japanese went, oh fuck, we need carriers, and used the already existing hull of Shinano to build an aircraft carrier.
I see.
Yeah, and both the Yamato-class battleships, Yamato and Mutsu, it's Mikasa, sorry, basically had the entire American fucking Air Force dive down on them. That's not a joke. You pretty much sent your entire Air Force to kill those ships.
I like on how the most successful U.S. submarine in World War II sunk itself. Excuse me, what?
I don't know much about that, sorry. I do know that you guys had a German U-boat in your submarine fleet.
Because we captured it. Because a destroyer fucking was just like, board it! Board it!
Yep, and the crew of the U-boat weren't able to scuttle it in time. And that's actually what led to, that actually helped us over here in England crack the Enigma code.
Why did I read bionics as bionicles? Pretty much the same thing.
More or less, yeah. Yeah.
So, dating advice for
Yeah.
Sly. Nothing impresses a girl more than showing her your entire Bionicle collection.
Jesus.
I couldn't even say that with a fucking straight face, I'm sorry.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. Nemo, for anyone interesting, USS Nemo was, I've forgotten what U-boat it was, but it was named USS Nemo, and it still exists to this day.
Huh.
Unfortunately, there are no German ships that from the Second World War that ever survived. The only one that's literally on pretty much surface level is the Zeugen, because America decided to nuke her twice, along with Nagato and Saratoga, apparently. Apparently, you nuked Saratoga, which apparently was a very favorite among the U.S. Navy. Well, she was one of your only carriers that had an 8-inch fucking gun. Yeah, don't fuck with Saratoga, she'll fuck your shit up.
8-inch gun, that won't do much against battleships, but that'll definitely ruin a light cruiser's day.
As well as a heavy cruiser if it hits in the right spots.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it, Saratoga. She was the aircraft carrier that could fight back, but not just with aircraft.
Yeah. Now why don't we have that in World of Warships?
Artillery somewhat, I believe.
The most terrifying thing, no, to any battleship is a swarm of angry Fletcher-class destroyers. Oh yeah, the tin can ships. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Yamato got scared off by a fucking bunch of destroyers.
I mean, to be honest, if you're out by yourself with no screens...
I don't think she was out by herself, I'm not sure.
Still, though, destroyers coming full speed at you is something worrying. Not because the guns are terrifying, it's because the torpedoes in the water are terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, you want something funny about the first USS Laffy?
Sure.
During a nighttime patrol, because of how foggy it was, she somehow ended up in the middle of a Japanese fleet formation. Right next to a battleship. And the second everyone realized what the fuck was going on, Laffy started unloading into the battleship, and then started retreating before the battleship managed to get her guns on her, and blew Laffy to smithereens. The next day, Enterprise Complete decimated that fleet. And then the second USS Laffy was built, which survived to the end of the war, and I think it's still alive.
Huh.
Yeah.
And now Laffy is just remembered as being the drunk alcoholic lolly of Azure Lane. What a fate.
No, I think that goes to most. I think that goes to most of the Russian ships now.
Oh yeah, the Northern
Parliament.
Yeah.
They're called Northern Parliament.
Why Parliament out of all fucking things?
I have no idea. Fucking at one point they were called something else. The same goes for like the Chinese faction. They were once called the Dragon Emperor. They've now been changed to the Eastern Gradient.
There's
the Italians are called
Chinese ship. What the fuck?
Yeah, China was given Russian ships, Russian other countries' ships, and they decided to put. They had the guns the ships already had. That basically they put worse guns on the ships than what they originally had. Oh yeah, interesting for you. The Soviet ship Tashkent was actually at one point an Italian destroyer. At one point in its life, it was Italian. Yeah.
That must be very confusing.
Russia just bought ships. And the funny thing is, the Russian submarines were held as heroes just for leaving their port. That's not a joke.
Huh. Switchka.
I've forgotten the name of the Russian ship that apparently shot at the Tsar's palace during the revolution, but the funny thing is, the likelihood was, because of what Russian doctrine was at the time, the shells that were on board the ships were blanks. So if this ship did actually shoot at the Tsar's palace, it fired a blank. I can't remember what ship it was. It begins with an R, but I can't remember what ship it was. So. And then there's Aurora, which is just.
Oh yeah, that's the only ship that popped up when I looked it up. Is Russian cruiser Aurora.
She's the pride of Russia's navy. And has been for fucking century, for like decades, at least.
Yeah, it still exists. You could actually go to it in St. Petersburg right now.
She's still an active ship. She's still active service.
I can fix
David, not
that.
just rush. I wouldn't. She's rushed. You know what happens whenever someone touches America's boats? That will happen if you dare even try harming that boat. Russia will fucking kill your ass for that.
No,
Oh,
it's
fuck.
okay, it's okay. I have the ultimate weapon. It's called a fucking crane.
Oh god.
Good news, Sly. You are now having surprise prison inspection. Now reveal thou cleanliness.
You're on your own, buddy. On your own.
The fact that
Oh,
there's
you're right,
blood,
brother.
puke, and just dirt everywhere and nobody's fucking cleaning up is annoying the fuck out of me.
Okay. Anyway, what is it?
Is it time for you to go to bed or something? There you go. To be fair, it's hard to Navy when you lack a warm water port. Isn't that what Vladivostok is? That Vladivostok doesn't really count. KSB would like to know your location. Hello, I'm here. No, you're not. You can make the prisoners clean it. This is true, but, wait. Yeah, the doors are unlocked. I don't know why they're not cleaning it. Prisoners, why aren't they set to cleanliness? What the fuck? Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. No. No, we can always just get a janitor. Isn't that what just children are for? At least in Rimworld, anyway. I also swear to you that Japan beat Germany on war crimes. Yes, this is...
This is true.
This is true.
Hundreds of women.
Here's something that not a lot of people know is, because we all know about the Nuremberg trials, it seems like nobody knows about the Tokyo trials, however, though. Because a lot of people believe that Tokyo actually got away for their war crimes, which actually isn't true at all.
No, they didn't.
I mean, the second half that somebody brought up a good point is, they got nuked twice and you think they got away with it? Prisoners doing work is kind of slow. By the time they finish cleaning, there will be twice as much filth. I know about them. Okay, Belgium. Alright, Oh, there you are. You okay?
Yeah, just thinking of something to talk about.
What's your favorite color and why?
Not actually sure.
Mine's red, but if I say why, I get put back in the mental ward.
Right. Your humor hasn't changed one fucking bit.
You mean fucked up beyond any repair? Yes, absolutely. Hi, should I start bringing out my repertoire of jokes that could really get me hated on YouTube?
Do you want me to do the Nazi thing again?
So what's the difference between a Jew and a pizza?
Oh my fucking god.
We've all heard this one. I remember hearing this one back in high school, and it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with all of us? Wait, how many German Shepherds do we have? Too fucking many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. The pizza don't scream, exactly. We're all going to hell.
Yeah, hell yeah, we are.
We might not have AC, but at least we'll have good company.
Oh yeah, the sad fate of HMS Dido. She got abandoned and was scrapped by an unknown country. That is what happened to HMS Dido.
That's actually really depressing.
Yep. Well, then there was the fate of Gneisenauer. She didn't get to fight alongside her sister. She was scrapped. She had her guns removed. She was scrapped at port. While Scharnhorst got fucking eviscerated by Duke of York after being in a fucking heated fight with Belfast. She sunk. There's a lot of German ships that were either scrapped or sunk off the coast of Norway. Let's see, Z2 died in Norway. Tirpitz. I think. Oh yeah, Tirpitz is still there, but the Norwegian government has taken bits of metal off of her and used it to pave roads.
Huh.
That's not a joke.
I'm pretty sure Bill's Pizza screamed. I mean, it may be because he used children as an ingredient, but who knows?
Jesus fucking Christ. Who else is up there? Let's see, Scharnhorst and Eisenhower as well. Who else? I don't think. Oh yeah, Kronenberg. I've forgotten the other one, but the other ship of the Kronenberg class, Kanzik. I can't remember how you say her name. Kona, on the other hand, Kona survived the entire fucking war, and even kept on fighting after she was declared sunk, because she was sunk in port by Allied bombing, but she landed on an embankment, so her guns remained above the water, so she remained as a defense. She helped defend the town from their port until the end of the war, where she was scuttled and scrapped.
Wonderful.
But during the Cold War, West Germany built 6 frigates known as the Kona FV-220 class frigates, 6 of which were built.
Huh.
And there's also been 3 ships named Kona. The first one was the pre-World War I Kona. She pretty much got killed at the start of the war, and Germany, didn't like that fact, but not wanting to reuse the name, basically named the ship Konig. Instead of a K, it was a C, but it's basically spelled the same, just a C instead of K. And then there was the interwar period Kona, which was originally supposed to be a training ship, which at one point got retrofitted to have a helipad to test the experimental FI-286, I think it was, helicopter, small little helicopter.
Huh.
It was retrofitted to test that. That's true. And what else? Yeah. Oh yeah, then there's the unfortunate fate of Z1. Got hit by a airdrop naval mine, and the ship that went to recover her got blown up by another airdrop naval mine next to her. Yep. And then there's Z26. People say that she got scrapped, but I heard a story that she wasn't scrapped, that she got blown to smithereens by a formation of Lancaster bombs.
Probably, to be honest, but wait, I don't know if Lancasters were actually used for naval bombing.
They were used to bomb the Tirpitz. It was the same the squadron that dropped tall boys on Tirpitz, the same squadron that did the Dam Buster run.
Yeah.
The tall boy bombs were built originally with the sole purpose of killing the Tirpitz. Because she had more reinforced armor than the Bismarck did.
I mean, did you see what happened to the Bismarck?
She got pounded into everything above her belt armor was almost everything above her belt armor was blown to smithereens.
I like on how, so it's just like the Prince Eugen and Bismarck basically get attacked by the Hood, win against the engagement against the Hood. Bismarck has to go to port for repairs. Prince Eugen, let's go around Britain. Bismarck, no, it's fine, I'll just go through the channel.
Well, they were leaking oil.
Yeah.
They didn't have much of a choice. They knew the Allies would be able to track them anyway.
Well,
and there was already
to be honest,
there was already a British fleet above them. There was already a British fleet north of them, which was comprised of Victorious and someone else.
But whatchamacallit, it's just like, dear Germany, maybe don't make a battleship that another country's ports are the only one that are able to fit it. Because I remember with the Saint Nazaire raid, basically, British commandos knocked out a port at Saint Nazaire, basically, to stop the Bismarck and Tirpitz from having an area to refuel and repair from. It was actually a pretty damn good raid. At least in my opinion. Executed poorly, but still managed to accomplish the mission. Basically, of ramming a destroyer into the gate of the port, basically, and then detonating it.
Let's see, what else is... Oh boy, what are we engaging now?
Jaguar tried to eat one of our muffalos, it died.
Alright, what else is it? I'm trying to... What was it? Oh yeah, Hipper, who had the most dedicated crew of the entire Crete. Yeah. They did everything they could to keep that ship alive.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Scuttled. Yep, she was scuttled. Yeah, she went fucking everywhere after Hitler lost faith in the surface fleet and wanted them scrapped.
Hitler lost faith in the surface fleet. That kind of, I mean, it's just like when you abandon your navy and leave them for dead, you know, don't expect them to be miracle workers.
But yeah, the Tirpitz was damaged when this order was given, and her crew deliberately took the ship out of port and took it to the same port as Tirpitz to try and get her in the Baltic fleet. She still wasn't fully repaired when the British started bombing said port. They took her out of the port, got her back to Germany, where she stayed until she was scuttled. Poor girl went through a lot.
I think that's what ends up happening with a lot of fucking stories about Navy ships, is that you actually read on how they actually had like a lot of victorious battles or crushing defeats, basically, and it just like it doesn't even matter because the end of it is just like, oh, and after the war, basically she was basically sold for scrap, and it's just like, oh, okay, then well, gee, thanks.
Yeah, that's what happened to a lot of them. I'm trying to find this fucking image. Basically an image showing, oh, there's the one of the Pacific.
Yeah, like the I remember reading about the USS California on how it was actually one of the battleships that was technically sunk at Pearl Harbor. It was actually managed to be repaired out of the water. Basically, they managed to pull it up with the dry docks, or get it into a dry dock and actually repair it, and it actually went out and fought in the war, only to be scrapped immediately after the war.
Whatever. Look, you got to keep some of your battleships. Here in England, we didn't get to keep anything.
The only battleship
that all mothball fleets had to be scrapped, and our penny pinching government scrapped almost everything they fucking could.
Yeah, I think we only have two battleships. A World War I battleship, basically, well, technically Texas, a dreadnought. Dreadnought, yeah, the Texas, and then the USS Battleship Iowa. Which, while I've never actually been on the Iowa, I've actually driven past the Iowa while I was in port.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thought I took a picture of it while I was driving by, but then I realized, oh, my dumbass basically had the fucking cap still on the camera.
Rip.
Yep. So, did you see the joke? Yeah, I saw the joke. Okay, then what else we're going to use this oil for? Well, like I mentioned earlier, basically, we could convert the oil into synthylene if we wanted to, and synthylene is a product, I guess it's like plastic, where it's just like, we could literally make anything out of it. Well, it's not plastic, because I can literally make clothes out of synthylene for some godforsaken reason. I like on how, so, some of my settlements basically have drug production. They're making drugs out of a drug lab, right? And I think they're fucking with me. Because, like, every time they're just like, okay, here's the new drug shipment, it's just like, I open up the crate, what's inside? Fruit. That, or, like, I remember one time they were just like, oh, we make drugs, look, coffee. It's just like, what the fuck? I have this Akita Inu in my colony named Remy, right? This thing just murders everything that comes around the colony. Can we make better weapons with it? Probably. Now, I'm gonna have Barry get on this little grenade launcher for no particular reason whatsoever.
Bloody hell, what was that?
Just removing on links. You know, because I can.
Wait, I swear.
What?
Wait, hang on. Not Turpin. Grafspy was scuttled outside of Lithuania. Where's Lithuania again?
In the Baltic. Right in the Baltic states, just
No,
above
it's
Poland.
Not Lithuania. It's not Lithuania. Sorry. Fuck. Oh, she was. I can't remember if it was South America or South Africa.
Graf Spree?
Grafspy. Yeah, the Admiral Grafspy.
Grafspy scuttled, Hold on, I'm gonna have to click the wiki article for this. Result of battle and damages, casualties. Langsdorff decided to move to Montevideo. Where the fuck is that? Her desolate. Oh, they actually made it to Argentina.
So that's where they scuttled her.
Yeah.
Well, it was the captain decided to save the lives of his men, which were his crew were primarily young boys.
However, the nation of Uruguay, whatchamacalls it.
It was Uruguay, wasn't it? Where
Yeah, basically Uruguay was the one that pulled the wreck out of the water.
I think that's where it was scuttled, wasn't it?
Probably
Off the coast
somewhere
of
down there in South America.
Yeah, she's still down there, I think, isn't she?
Yeah, they pulled out her gunnery rangefinder or the telemeter, as well as the eagle and swastika crest of the Admiral Graf Spree.
Yeah, because she's not a grave. Unlike other ships, she's not a grave because majority of her crew were alive. When, let's say for the captain though, who shot himself after Hitler declared him a coward for not going out in a blaze of glory. But the interesting fact is, from what I heard, the crews of the British ships that were chasing the Graf Spee went to the captain's funeral. He's buried in Uruguay. That's where his grave is, and it still has the swastika. That's where he's buried, Uruguay.
Interesting.
Oh, it just shows you have respect for the man. Like, the ships that were chasing it was, I think the heavy cruiser Executor, I think her name was, or I've forgotten, but it was also Ajax and someone else. But I know the heavy cruiser that was following her got fucking mauled to shit by Graf Spee's guns.
Ouch.
She's called a pocket battleship for a reason. She had battleship class guns on a heavy cruiser hull and the armor of a destroyer. She was fast. For what she was fast. That was her whole thing. She was a Panzer ship? A Panzer ship.
Yeah, Panzerschiff, yeah.
I found a picture of all World War II ships that, all Azure Lane ships that are still alive, and, well, by live I mean they're on display. The only two in Europe are Aurora and Belfast. There's the in America, there's the monument for, I think it's Pennsylvania? No, it's not Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania lived, it was Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. Then there's the submarine, I've forgotten that one's name. 2 submarines, Massachusetts, Alabama, and North Carolina. And in Japan, it's Mikasa, which is odd, because there's also what's her name? Congo class battleship that's basically just been encased in concrete in Japan. I'm not sure if it's the actual Congo, then it's the last British battleship in the world. Because Congo was made by the British. All the other ones that came up, all the rest of the Congo class are Japanese ships though.
Yeah.
They're all Japanese, but the rest of the Congo class were built by Japan. Congo herself is truly British, is a truly British ship. there.
I think as well, like, I want to see a Japanese movie, well, there was a Japanese movie of the Yamato and whatnot, and I think they built a scale model. Not a one-to-one
They
scale.
built a scale model of her guns, and then scrapped it once the movie was done.
Oh. Okay, then. Because I remember seeing a video of people actually, it being, like, in port, and people actually were able to walk on the scale model of it, but alright, well, fuck my life, then.
No, that's what I heard. Anyway, I'm gonna send you. Literally the map of all chips and has the lane of where they stand. Well, of the time that these images were posted, anyway.
How the fuck did you get back up? How the fuck did he get a new one of those?
Oh, there you go. Let's see. Friend name there. The poor Bismarck all by itself out there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. Oh, Ark Royal, and I think I've forgotten what Z class that is. Died at pretty much at the entrance to the Mediterranean. The one up at the bottom of France is Dunkirk. She actually got refloated, moved to after she got sunk by the British. She got refloated,
Mm-hmm.
and then got sunk. Then got scuttled when the Germans tried taking her. Then there's Algerie, who was which the French scuttled her in a way that she'd be recoverable. The Italians refloated her and destroyed her because Mussolini hated the French. And Algerie was the most advanced heavy cruiser of the time. See, yeah, if you just look at the Baltic Sea, you'll see, and just around Norway, you'll see a lot of German ships as well as English.
No shit.
Let's see, Z2, I think that's Z19, Z18, that's Z36 with the eye patch. I don't know what Z class that one is, or if that's actually a Z class, I'm not sure. Then there's
the one with the eye patch.
That's either Z35 or Z36.
Hmm.
And then there's the one Italian ship that's dead in the Black Sea. There's a monitor class down in the Mediterranean. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm making a joke.
They had a lot.
Yeah, I know.
They had a lot of trophies. They had a lot of trophy ship though. Well, that's you.
Why does the map have anime girls?
Well,
I don't know. Maybe if you've listened to the conversation.
It says it's anime chibis. It's basically the chibis from Azur Lane, but this is basically just depicting where all these ships are basically dead. That one U-boat, that one fucking U-boat just out there, the Atlantic. Yep, there's Nimi, or Z26. There's Z1. Hipper, Leipzig. The Kona sisters. See how Kona is not on this list because she never actually got killed. She wasn't sculled. Despite being declared sunk, she wasn't technically dead.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to know the fun story of how HMS Glowworm died?
Sure, shoot.
She ran into the Admiral Hipper.
Huh? Uh-oh. Did Discord just die? I think Discord just died. Hold on. It says Wolf is talking, but I don't hear him. Ah, shit. Did he move by accident? No. All of a sudden, I just heard a disconnect noise, but he's still there. We had the same problem on Biff server, I want to say, last night. Oh, shit. We finally lost him. Yep, damn it. Hello?
My audio broke on Discord.
Yeah, we were having that same problem on Biff server last night.
Yeah. But yeah, that ship with like the weird hat up in like Norway,
Yeah.
up by Sweden, that's HMS Hunter. And in Nezerlane, she's a Bloodborne reference. Her whole outfit is a Bloodborne reference.
Nice. I don't know
And
anything
the
about Bloodborne.
It's basically Dark Souls for Eldritch Horror. Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, then there's Edinburgh. Edinburgh is technically Belfast, technically. You've probably already seen the Pacific Theatres map, and you can just see the cluster of ships. The massive cluster down at the bottom is the Battle of the Coral Sea. There's a lot of wrecks down there, and there's that many wrecks, and because the ammo that the Japanese ships had was notoriously unstable, that area is very unsafe to dive around those wrecks, at least the Japanese ones.
I shall do it anyway. I shall make sure I'll take a hammer with me to boot.
People do it anyway, so not the only one.
I think I
Oh,
remember
there's some British ship. Oh, there's some British ships down there as well.
Battle of Coral Sea, and then
Well,
the
there's
Philippines is
British-
just a clusterfuck as well, with the
Yeah,
Gulf of Layfit or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, I'm trying to spot I can't even see any American ships in that. That's all Japanese ships. All
We we weren't that
destroyers.
successful in the Pacific. Jesus, I know we kicked the Japanese Navy's ass, but
Oh yeah, by the way, if you see those cluster of ships in that one little pocket? I believe those were ships that either sunk there or were nuke tested, because that area there
by the
was
Marshall
a nuke
Islands.
test site. Yep,
Yeah, because
That's
I
why
see
we've
Prince
got-
Eugen there.
and Nagato
Yeah.
and Saratoga, which is sad that Saratoga was nuked, apparently.
Is that fucking Neanders above them? No, I'm joking.
I think that's one of the Mizuki class,
Yeah, I know.
the destroyers. Then you got Midway up there. You got Yorktown, Hammond, Kaga,
Alright, so I have to ask, what the hell is a Yukikaze?
Yukikaze. That's a ship.
Yeah, I
It's a
know.
destroyer.
Why is it the Yukikaze the Great is invincible?
Because that's just their line.
How'd she get
Oh yeah,
sunk?
that green cat below where Indianapolis is. That was a repair ship.
Yeah, I remember that one in Azure Lane.
Yeah. Then there's Taiho over there. First voyage, and she was fucking sunk. Oh, there's Congo. Oh, she got sunk.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid would it be to dive out actually to all these ships? And actually
most of
like
what-
leave
most-
like a waterproof picture, or like cardboard cutout of the anime girls on all these ships for somebody to
some of the ships
discover
you
later on.
You wouldn't be able to get to some of them. The Bismarck's too deep. The hood is spread out. The hood isn't even a ship. She's a debris field. The
Right.
graveyard, which is the hood, spread over a mile, and the largest pieces of her are her midsection and her bow. Those are the largest bits of her neck. The rest is all scattered debris.
Wonderful.
Yep. And there's poor Langley, down at the bottom there. Your first aircraft carrier. I think Langley was your first one, yeah. Oh, there's Vampire, and our first aircraft carrier as well. But in the Pacific map as well. Just a complete clusterfuck of ships around the Coral Sea. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's where the first Laffy died as well. And Lexington. Fuck, that is just a clusterfuck. My god.
I'm pretty sure Japan still had a few carriers after the Battle of Midway. I think we just
Oh, yeah, they did.
we just
that
sunk
was
one
one
of their fleets at Midway.
You stuck, I think it was the first carrier, no, I think it was first carrier fleet you sunk?
Yeah.
First carrier fleet.
Also,
Tahoe was basically was a super fucking heavy carrier. She
yeah.
was halfway under the water when she got hit by that torpedo, so essentially all you Americans did was just finish the job of her pretty much sinking herself. She's that fucking heavy. Yeah, they had Zukaku and Shikaku. I can't remember if I said the fucking name. They also had their they also had their submarine carriers, which that blue one just sitting out in the middle of the ocean. That's I-16. That was a submarine carrier.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and then there's Mutsu. The only thing left of Mutsu, which was Nagato's sister, is her number 3 turret. That's all that's left of her.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So, Davidson was insulted by Wolf. This drove Davidson into a rage and she began a fight.
What the fuck did I do?
Why are you just insulting people?
What did I say?
I don't know, it just says you insulted them.
Alright then. Fair enough.
Wait, do we have a plasma saw sitting around somewhere? It's on fire.
It's on fire. God. Apparently Portland was also sunk during the Second World War, but I'm trying to spot where she actually is.
I sent more things? You really... Okay, fine. Okay,
She
Ice.
sent us now.
Here we go. Baneblade train.
There's somewhere in that clusterfuck around the cross. How much longer are we planning on streaming anyway?
I don't know, maybe like another hour or so? Maybe 2 hours? I can't control the audio or anything like that because it's Discord overlay. Fuck your train. Why would somebody make a train out of Baneblades? Also...
Good fucking question.
just Ice sent me this thing basically where it's just like, okay then, that's enough. So I can't control the audio or the video onto the Discord overlay, fuck it. They're also selling said train made out of Baneblades. Of course they are. For fucking how much, since I know Baneblades are overpriced as shit. We need to do microtransactions, Sly. We need to do more microtransactions. ¿Por qué?
How about no?
Do we look like EA?
Wait for someone to just say in chat, yes. Be an ass about it.
Maybe upgrade your guns to something even more powerful? What's more powerful than an AK?
A lot of things.
Alright, name them.
Barrett 50 cal.
Something that's fully automatic.
FFAL. That's chambered in 308.
I will... You know you're sitting in the medical bay. It would be a shame if somebody unplugged your life support.
Alright, Jesus Christ.
It's just like, what's more powerful than an AK? Wolf brings the British into this.
You said fully automatic. I gave you fully automatic.
Wait, no. Well, no,
Right.
the FN fall is fully automatic. The L1A1 was not automatic. That was only semi-automatic for some reason.
Don't ask me why.
The M82. We'd always get pulse rifles. I guess. Or it is
Why not?
whatchamacallit. I know there's charged rifles in Rimworld and whatnot, but that's down the road for research and whatnot, and research takes a long time. Or maybe the G36. What? Why the G36?
It's a good question.
No HK416, no reason. HK416, or we could give everyone HK21s. I think you people just have obsession for German technology.
Sounds like they do.
How does that line go? I'm not saying German technological superiority, I'm stating the fucking obvious.
Taking the fucking obvious, yeah.
I remember in Foxhole, there was this tank commander in Foxhole back in War 58, a French guy, right? It doesn't matter. But I remember he was actually giving orders to his crew by playing voice lines from the original Company of Heroes game. I remember when all of a sudden an artillery bombardment started coming in, basically the tank commander just started playing the line, "Drive! I don't care anywhere, just drive!" We could give some people the Project 90. What's the Project 90?
I think you might be referring to a P90.
Does the P really stand for Project?
Probably does.
And this entire time I thought it stood for Personal Defense Weapon.
I've got no ideas. I don't.
Give him the
don't know.
XM8. I'm kind of sad the XM8 never became a thing. It actually won the contract to replace the M16 in the US military, but then all of a sudden Hurricane Katrina hit and all the development money for it went to the relief of Louisiana because we had fucked things up something royally. Because for some strange reason, when Katrina hit Louisiana, the biggest hurricane to hit America in history, I think, it was just like, instead of evacuating people, we basically just quarantined them in there. It was like, fuck them people, they can all die. Hi, who goes there?
Me.
Sup.
Oh. I was about to say, it's just like, Biff, you sound really fucking weird all of a sudden.
It's because it's not Biff. It's Ice who turned on the computer instead of lying in bed. Most because the dog kept making me get up and I said fuck it.
Okay.
Because I kept getting warm and then I was like, I gotta go outside. And then I get pissed off at the dog.
Why'd you get pissed off at the dog?
Because I kept getting warm and she kept going, get up, I gotta go outside.
Yeah.
Just dog things.
I like on how so this year of 2020, right? It's just like, oh, hey, look at this. Just like 5 hurricanes just rolling up on America right now.
Not even October yet. Which is when hurricane season gets real bad.
Oh boy. Good luck with that.
Rather die now than die a year from now.
I remember posting that meme in the Discord where it was just like, guys in 2020, man, I really was 2019, and then shows a picture of 2021 with the Covenant glassing the planet and guys going, you know what, 2020 was actually really fine.
I think if the coin started glassing the planet, everyone should be like, "We've been waiting for this. It's our time." Now where the fuck's Master Chief at? What do you mean Master Chief isn't real? What do you mean Master Chief just UNSC propaganda? Yes, dog. Apparently the dog wants me to follow her. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Hey, that damn dog. And how Ice's parents are just like, here, you must take care of dog. Right? This is your dog now. You are its master. All of a sudden, dog just pulls the Uno reverse card on Ice.
What?
Hi.
I heard the second part of that, but not the first part. What was the first part?
I was saying you were supposed to be the dog's master, and all the dog ended up doing was making her your master.
Dog is my friend.
You do whatever that dog tells you to do.
Well,
If that dog had told you to jump off a cliff, you would jump off that cliff.
No. I don't jump off a cliff. I jump around a cliff.
Imagine if the 2020 was all alien-made disasters and they were preparing invasion in 2021. Makes sense.
Invade right now.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it already. I'm still waiting for, it's just like with all the shit that's happening in California right now, I'm just waiting for just like to figure out this is all just biblical plague bullshit happening to us.
That was an earthquake.
You know, I was gonna talk about it last night, but then I was just like, no, I'm gonna wait 24 hours just in case I jinx myself. Because I remember like last year or something like that on July the 4th, we had a pretty big earthquake.
And that really bad one came through and you started bitching about it, and then another one came through halfway through your rant.
Yeah, exactly that one basically, where I was just like, motherfucker, scared the shit out of me, god damn it. And then I was just like, you know what, fuck Mother Nature, I'm gonna make Mother Nature my bitch, and immediately a second earthquake hits, and it's just like, okay, alright, we can chill, just chill, it was a prank, bro, it was a prank!
Karma, it exists.
Shut the fuck up. Just building all this oil. Look, once we get oil, basically, we will become we'll become the most dominant force on the planet.
And then you'll waste it all.
On napalm, yes.
No, you'll just waste it. You'll waste being the number one power in the world until you're not anymore.
Gee, thanks. Yeah, Biff was here like a while back. I don't know where he went.
What, too real?
Hmm?
Too real?
I guess.
You know what we should do at some point, Sly?
What?
We should co-op Saints Row the Third.
No.
Why not?
You're back from putting your dog out? Because I'm not a big fan of Saints Row.
Fair enough.
I've never actually even played Saints Row.
Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I should at least play the third one. The fourth one, then fifth one. Oh, the fifth one was just DLC to the fourth one, so.
The hell?
The third one was actually a lot of fun now.
Nation and military supplier. Okay, then.
Well, I want the VR headset now. I want to play horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades.
We all know why you want a VR headset. Don't lie to us.
No, I genuinely just want to play horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades. And Beat Saber too.
Saber 2?
Beat Saber.
Oh, Beat Saber.
The one with the cubes and the totally not lightsaber.
Yeah.
But you'd only play on expert mode.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Because suffering is key.
Hmm.
Some people just enjoy suffering.
Mine address. In CK3, what is it? Not Horde, but not Clan, the other one. Tribal. Tribals are OP as hell.
Why?
Because by the time that you, brain work. By the time that you can become feudal, you've already formed an empire, basically. And there's just no point to playing anymore.
What, is there no roleplay aspect to it like Crusader Kings 2?
You could do that if you want to, but there's not much to go off there.
It's very rare that you actually get a good story in CK2.
Or you just die immediately.
Especially if you just play as the goddamn Vikings.
And then the play kits. Then they kill off your son who was gonna be like a fucking have 20 in his fucking martial skill.
See, this is why you have the heir, the spare, and the third one that's gonna murder you all in your sleep.
Yeah, but I did have that, but the first one was gonna be a fucking great general. Oh, and that yeah, it's pretty much brain dead.
As all Paradox games are.
No, like I mean, I ran the single county start for about 100 years.
Yeah.
And let me go find the results of it. Where is it in my server? Because it's like I'm gonna sit here and see what the AI does because I'm curious what would happen. Oh, that's the wrong channel. I'm still sad they gave Z23 an oath skin.
A what?
Z23 an oath skin.
A what skin?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oath.
Z23 got an oath skin.
Right, yeah. I don't understand why you're so angry about it.
Because everybody kept crying about it. It was funny.
He's angry that they actually gave the community what they wanted.
Yeah. He does that a lot, just ignore him.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to start with.
Jesus Christ, that map.
And this
It's
is
like
what it looked
somebody
like after about 100
vomited fucking crayons all over that map. Whatever. One time I played as the Viking in the island near Sweden, and I made an empire in England. Yeah. In CK2, I think there's like the start for the Vikings. Basically, it's literally invasion of England.
Yep. That's what it's.
Yeah, where you play as Norvik, aka occupied York, and died from smallpox. And my heir was retarded, and everyone hated him, and my empire fell.
Amen.
I think the only reason why CK is a popular game is simply because of shit CK2 says. Because holy fuck, the shit people do in that fucking game. Holy fuck.
It just got to the point where it's like I can just steamroll everybody. But it's too much work to do that because I have to declare war 20 separate times, wait 10 years, declare war again, and repeat that process over and over again. That's
sadly a formula with too many Paradox games. Except Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4. I always feel like Hearts of Iron 4, like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like whenever I play Hearts of Iron 4, I don't want to get into a fucking war.
No, not until you're ready.
And you're never fucking ready.
Well, unless your entire army is composed of tanks.
That never fucking happens.
I'll go do a game right now and have that happen.
Bitch, oil! Oil!
Synthetic fuel, you forget I'm the one that starts the war, not the AI.
Good God.
You make it sound like basically your synthetic oils actually helps Germany.
Yes, because every province has 3 in it.
Yeah, that's the problem. You have to build 3 in every fucking province that you have, and then that means less fucking factories.
Abuse MIFO bill. Correct.
I don't know how there's this one mod, right? I forget what the fuck it was, but it included like an economy system in the damn game, where it's just like if you're not on volunteer only and civilian economy, your economy will die immediately, which was
World's
fucking
ablaze.
There we go, yeah. I like on how, you know what starts the war? It's not the invasion of Poland. It's, autocracy, whatever. It's basically Germany, getting its resources, like, excavating its resources, like, because once you finish the autocracy national focus in that mod, right? And you start getting synthetic factories and whatnot built in Germany, no, that's when everybody declares war on you! It's like, what the fuck?
Another thing that bothers me about CK3
What?
is that you have to fracture yourself among vassals to a stupid degree.
Welcome to feudal kingdoms.
But the whole issue with that is the way CK3's combat's based, because it's based around retinues, as I'm going to call them. They're actually called men-at-arms.
Right.
And you can't call your vassals into your war.
What's
But
the point of
AI
vassals?
The AI can call their... Well, you can if you marry someone off them and get an alliance with them. But the AI can call their vassals into the war, meaning that they will always have more retinues than you, while you will have a higher levy count. Which isn't all that bad until you figure out the fact they've got 20 more armies than you do, and it takes fucking forever to split off levies from the main army because you can't just call them up separately. You can only call them at one province.
Sounds bad.
Really and truly, that's where most of my complaints for the game come in at.
I like how as well, like, okay, so you have Imperator Rome, right? And I like on how that was basically just Hearts of Iron, but set in Roman times.
See, I'm waiting for someone to do a Imperator Rome mod for CK3 just to shove it up Paradox's ass.
Probably would be a lot better, yeah.
Oh, and Death Cults are coming to Stellaris.
What?
Death Cults are coming to Stellaris in the next DLC.
Death cults? Why death cults?
Don't know. Didn't look into it beyond Death Cults. Fucking, they gave Greece a focus trip. Bulgaria and Greece have dev diaries now. This makes me angry.
I like on how modders can make national focuses for like every fucking nation ever, but it takes like years for Paradox to make one for a single fucking nation.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know what's worse. Because there's two absolutes with this. It's otherwise, Paradox is too incompetent to make a video game, or Paradox refuses to make a video game and just lets other people make it for them.
Why not both?
Yeah, I guess it's true, it's both. Yeah, it's probably both. They actually go hand in hand.
It also makes me angry
What?
that they actually act like their focus trees are good.
Oh, yeah.
I also love scrolling down the Hoi 4 page and just seeing a bunch of anime shit.
The anime is taking over.
It makes me laugh. So that's a whole bunch of Napoleonic era infantry waifu for whatever reason. Don't know why, but it's there. Oh shit, that's a meme. The coffin. The coffin dance meme, but it's Churchill, FDR, Stalin, and what's his name that no one cares about?
Roosevelt.
No, that would be FDR. FDR's Roosevelt. Paradox games are like paying for a white paper, and then you need to pay for a separate to paint it and having something. Yeah, this is true. That's the Gaul, you jackass.
He doesn't exist.
This is true.
Actually, he does exist, but he just broke France. That's about all he did.
The Gaul was the biggest asshole after World War II.
Yeah. They dropped Hirohito was chill after World War II because they dropped 2 sons on him.
Because I remember, like, it was in the early 1960s, right? So de Gaulle was president of France, and he wanted to actually
or dictator of France.
yeah, basically, and he's just
Oh,
like
no.
he wanted to dismantle NATO, basically, and kick out all the Americans from Europe, right? And JFK was our president at the time, and JFK was a very charismatic man. He always knew what the fuck to say. So
why they
JFK
had to
basically,
shoot
when de Gaulle said, "I demand all U.S. soldiers be removed from Europe," JFK merely said, "Even the ones buried here."
Damn.
And that shut up de Gaulle really fucking fast.
Damn.
I have a
What do you-
paradox as
what do
well
you
as that.
respond to that? How do you
I don't
respond
know.
to
I
that?
don't know how you respond to that because it's just like
How do you like? There's no way to respond to that other than just okay, bro.
that was the one day JFK had no chill.
I like another day he had no chill. They didn't get much say on that one.
Sorry, that joke went over my head. Sadly, I can't say the same about JFK.
Oh God.
Yeah. He probably would have done a good job too.
JFK probably would have been a damn good president, yeah.
And then bang.
And then we had Robert Kennedy, or Bobby Kennedy, whatchamacalls
Bobby?
it. Yeah, because after Lyndon B. Johnson, his brother Bobby tried running and whatnot, and then all of a sudden he got banged too.
Insert a new world order.
Pretty much. Well, that's gonna be me for the night, I guess. See
Alright.
you two around. Pleasure talking to you again, Ice.
See you, Wolf.
Have a good one.
Oh, right. I forgot to talk about this. So me and Wolf were actually talking about doing a D&D game, right?
Uh-oh.
Yes, you're immediately recruited. You have no say in the matter.
I wasn't gonna ask. I just figured.
But if we had to do a D&D game, right? What kind of D&D game are we doing? Because there's two types of D&D games out there right now that are hugely popular. It's otherwise we copy off Critical Role and we all try to pretend we're Matt Mercer, right? Or I pull out the Monster Girl Encyclopedia.
We would never get anywhere with the second option.
It's why.
And it would just turn into me burning down entire villages.
Yeah, de Gaulle was stupid. He destroyed the overvalued dollar just because he didn't like it. I didn't get Neo Clippers, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, you see, comrade, when you go off the gold standard, you can print as much money as you want. Therefore, you can spend as much money as you print.
Thanks, FDR. Very cool.
Suddenly, your currency's worthless. Suddenly, there's hyperinflation. Suddenly, bread costs 10,000 Reichsmarks.
No, Hitler, please no, stop. What are you doing?
Just bread cost fucking just a billion freaking marks. He was not good. That's basically what America's gonna do as soon as the economy collapses. Shortly after the election.
I don't know, I saw the report recently. Our GDP shrank by 3 trillion because of this lockdown bullshit. And it's just like, we are going to kill ourselves more than this fucking COVID is ever going to kill humanity.
We're just gonna do a Germany in the 1915s. Or was it 20s? I've been 20s, I don't remember. We're just gonna do a Weimar Republic basically and fall over dead.
I think we're already a Weimar Republic right now, to be honest.
Yep, we're at that stage.
And for no reason at all.
Because mismanagement, corruption, foreign influence, buildup of issues that's been largely ignored.
Can we
Woke
talk about
culture.
on how Canadian political officials basically are calling for American people to burn down whatchamacalls it?
Burn down, like,
burn down the
Capitol.
nation if we try replacing Ruth Getty's Binsburg, whatever the fuck the corpse we had on the Supreme Court was.
Oh no, that right there. That replacing that Supreme Court judge is gonna start a fucking war.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because it's just like when a judge dies or resigns, we gotta immediately replace them. But now people are like, no, we gotta wait for the election to finish. And it's just like, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this fucking works.
It's like they're gonna fight over that seat. Who gets it?
So who's gonna be the next Kavanaugh?
Basically, that's what it's gonna come down to.
I forget who's the black guy's name on the Supreme Court. They did the same thing. They did the same thing to him that they did to Kavanaugh. It just Jesus Christ, man.
Fake it until you make it. That's the new Democrats' motto, basically.
Just can we have a peaceful, just peace?
I don't say that word. That word burns cities down.
You know, if the
Pro tip.
Democrats don't like it, basically, of Supreme Courts being just political bias motherfuckers, maybe they shouldn't have created that sort of system back in the fucking 30s.
No, they wanted it back then when it worked for them. Now that it doesn't work for them, they don't want it anymore.
That's the problem with modern or just the American government is everybody wants more power, but then fails to realize that if the opposition gets into power, they have the same power now, and it's just like, they're gonna doom us all.
And the people that bitch about it the most are literally just the Democrats. At least they're the vocal ones about it, but then spark a bunch of riots about it.
And all I have to do is look outside the window and see that shit.
Because they're upset that they couldn't get their socialist government going and tax everybody to death. When we just have to look across the pond and see how that's working out for Europe. Specifically France.
France is just a weird fucking thing where it's just like because like showing on the basic government intervention on how it fucks everything up. France is a good example because like let's just look at the paramedics for example, just them alone.
Fucking
when basically Macron was just like, we're gonna allow the biggest company in France monopolize the entire ambulance industry and put everyone else out of business. And then all of a sudden, ambulance costs were basically just skyrocketed through the fucking roof, because that's what happens when you have a monopoly. You're able to dictate whatever prices you want to people, because they're going to be forced to pay it now.
Well, specifically with ambulances, too, because you can't exactly control when you're unfucking conscious and the ambulance drives up.
Yeah. And it's just like, this is why we should never have government intervene in anything.
Well, no. You want the government to intervene to a degree.
Not even across the pond, go to Venezuela or Argentina. Venezuela's another good case as well, is just what happens when a government thinks they could just print out infinite money?
Money no work no more.
Or Cuba, right. Cuba's another example. I don't know on how people say Cuba is a paradise when only 5% of the nation can actually afford to eat meat.
What do you mean? That's like the anarchist definition of a paradise.
I guess, yeah.
It
Since
really
since they're all fucking vegans that drink Soylent.
And they get up. Hold on, let me go get the chart of human failure again.
I'm surprised nobody gave me shit for that. Well, I mean, Blank was just like, now where's the one about capitalism? And it's just like, I don't fucking know.
I love all the types of anarchy that are mixed with something. Specifically religious anarchy.
Yeah, let's just chat this.
Religious anarchism. Because you can just read the name and tell why that one's gonna fail.
Yeah, it's a bit small for the see on the thing, but yeah. So I like on how you just go down far enough and it's just like anarchism just turns into illegalism.
Well, you see, socialism fails by virtue of existing. Because it becomes one of the other types eventually.
Yeah.
Market socialism fails because it regulates the market too much. I don't know what Fabianism is, Regional socialism fails because it's locked to a region, meaning that it won't work in any other place. Don't know what part of the system is. Marxism fails because it's a utopia. Agrarian socialism fails because agrarians suck.
Welcome to the rice field, motherfuckers.
Yeah. It fails because as soon as the crop fails, everybody starves to death. Anarchism fails because anarchism. Then I don't know what the rest are. What the hell is Taylorism? Religious socialism.
Everybody's named Taylor.
Religious socialism fails because it requires people to believe in a religion, which is already what the religion itself does.
Why is wait, hold on, I want to know why. Oh, sorry, that I was looking at regional socialism. I was about to say, but religious socialism, Christian socialism, Buddhist socialism, Islamic socialism, then liberation theology. What the fuck is liberation theology? Is that sounds like that sounds like a family friendly way of saying suicide cult.
Yeah, it does. It's just
We must liberate ourselves from our mortal coil, comrade. In the name of Jesus Christ, Amen. Socialism is a planned economy, but they're here in Argentina having a socialist government. They didn't make even a goddamn economy plan. Well, there's a big the difference between socialism and communism is a planned economy. Socialism is what people sometimes refer to as state capitalism, aka China. The industry, or basically all matters of the nation, are nationalized, but not necessarily a planned economy. It gets to that point once everything's nationalized, and then becomes communism, because as Khrushchev said, basically the goal of socialism is to achieve communism.
Basically, that's the easy way to put it. Socialism just opens the door to radicals, basically, and extremists to then fall to communism or any other form of retardation.
And as our Lord and Savior Yuri has stated, basically, whatchamacallit, all communism is basically mass murder enough people until something fucking works.
That's Nazi propaganda. What do you mean? That fucking killed me.
That's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Communism, Nazism, it's the same thing. Kill enough people until something fucking works.
It's actually the funny thing about that is that the way Hitler and Stalin both did Germany and the USSR were so similar, but different just enough.
Yeah.
They were just different in name, basically.
Well, I mean, fascism was created by disenfranchised communists. Because both Mussolini and Hitler were essentially former socialists.
Man.
Basically, it's collectivism mixed with nationalism. Hence the name National Socialism.
And if you don't know that, you don't want to mix extreme nationalism with anything. A little bit's okay,
But what about ultra-nationalism, as TNO has taught us?
It doesn't work.
At least in China, they don't have so much taxes like here. The gain tax here is 87%. Well, I mean, when you work in a factory for $1 an hour in China, basically, I think we already know where all that money you're making is going to.
You see, comrade, they don't have tax in China because you have social credit. And if you say something they don't like, you go off to Tibet. And you never get seen or heard from again. Until suddenly your heart's found on the black market.
You ever just wonder on how much your organs would go for on the black market?
A very shit amount.
Yeah, I was gonna think of like what happened if my black heart was on the black market. I think it'd be like near useless.
My heart, no, they wouldn't even take that.
I'm working in McDonald's and I should gain 40 pesos, but I get 138 pesos, literally less than $1. Oh, shit.
Welcome to taxes.
And An income tax of 87%. Jesus fucking Christ.
You have to tax everything else too while you're at it.
Alright, why did the power fail? I've been so busy talking, I kind of lost track of what the fuck I'm
Your
doing.
batteries blew up again.
I guess.
That was funny as hell when you forgot to put the roof on the battery building.
Silence.
And then it started fucking raining.
Do we have a... Oh, we did have a solar flare, that's what happened. I'm so used to just clicking off the notifications without actually reading them. So we have a solar flare, which means we can't do anything, so that means to go blow shit... Go blow people up.
Oh, we're blowing up though.
Everyone.
Okay, I'm like, I'm now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, alright, yeah. And that and go to the pockets of politicians, people who don't work. Isn't that always the case, though?
Yeah.
You know what I think would actually solve a lot of problems?
Not doing anything and letting it fall apart.
Besides that. I was
Actually
just like,
trying-
what happens if we pay politicians a minimum wage? Because I think politicians get a little bit too much money. Because how the fuck do you become a politician and walk out a millionaire?
I think career politics because you take bribes.
Besides that point, but it's just like, if we just have everybody, maybe even less than minimum wage, maybe we just pay them $1 an hour.
Just don't pay them at all. Well, if you don't pay them at all, that's even worse because then they'll just...
Probably, but it's just like, there has to be a point where it's just like, look, too many people are becoming politicians because of greed. So let's just start siphoning the money.
Can't do that. You can't cut them. They're like literally the one person that you just can't cut short.
Watch me.
You literally can't do it.
Watch me.
Because you can cut everybody else short. Literally, you can cut everybody else short but them.
Why?
Because they're the ones they're the ones that vote on the system. Why do you think they're still considered essential personnel in the government shutdown?
They're not essential.
They're not. Most of the time, anyway.
Oops. I really wish I had more napalm shells. Shit. We only have 5 of those things.
America and Vietnam.
Vietnam's a weird country.
Which part of it? The part we burned down or the part we didn't burn down?
All of it.
Fair enough.
Because it's just like, they still have, like, you know, just like, alright, they're a little bit above India as far as toiletry goes. They still have pit toilets everywhere, but you know what, fuck it, at least they have a toilet. Unlike India. But then it's just like, somehow, despite that, they have some of the best Wi-Fi in Southeast Asia. And it's just like, huh, well, I see where your priorities went.
I love that picture of the Steam map. The Steam, who's on Steam? There's that one dot in North Korea.
In North Korea. You know that's Kim Jong-un with playing fucking CSGO on his computer.
Like that was done. That's too perfect.
Remember when all the news media was just like, oh my god, Kim Jong-un died of a failure of heart surgery. You remember that when they were saying Kim Jong-un died?
Yeah.
And then they made up stories about on how, oh my god, North Korea executed the doctor that killed Kim Jong-un. And then literally 14 days later, Kim Jong-un comes out perfectly fine. Because he was just in quarantine because a political official of his was tested positive for COVID.
He's just a clone. They figured out cloning. They have the technology.
That'd be funny, but no, it was just like, I don't know why the fuck our news just made up a whole bunch of bullshit, especially since it's just like, wait, when you think about it, they're not even allowed in North Korea. How the fuck do they know any of this bullshit?
To be fair, we're not allowed anywhere right now. Also, the picture I'm sending now would just be scrolling through the Holy Fourth community page.
So we have Prussia. We have more Prussia. Even more Prussia.
It's just Prussia. It's all Prussia, always has been. Like, I don't know why someone has gone through and done all of these.
Because yes.
Now you have the waffle planes.
Send photos and art thingy. Fine.
Too lazy for that.
I'll do it after the stream.
They all look really good, though. I'll give them that.
Alright, I think Centauri Guy also posted some new, or I think I posted already in the Discord.
Why is the Emperor dead? You!
Oh yeah, which is Smug Praetorian.
I have no idea where these pictures are going when I save them. Should probably figure that out, huh?
Probably, yeah.
New volume D. There we go, I found it. Like, I don't know why somebody has gone through and drawn all of this.
There actually, you'd be amazed, on Twitter there's actually like hundreds upon hundreds of artists that draw this artwork.
But why?
What do you mean, but why?
Out of all the things you could... What the fuck?
What's so funny?
When AI is German.
Why do you not invade a city or a town? Because I wanted more napalm shells. Plus, I'm also waiting for this dog. There we go. God damn it. This dog is bleeding all over the place and doesn't realize it needs to fucking stay still for me to actually patch it back together.
Sad dog face. Oh, and the army's trying to get rid of Pathfinders again. The army's trying to get rid of Pathfinders again.
Which army?
Ours.
Why?
Because they don't want them anymore.
Why?
Because you don't need to know what a helicopter needs to land. You have electronic equipment to do it for you. You don't need to know what to do when that fails.
Was this... I'm sorry, was this suggestion brought forth by the Mujahideen?
No. It's brought forth by a fucking colonel or general, I think.
If there's one thing I've learned about the United States military, especially the modern one...
Anybody past lieutenant's probably retarded.
Yeah. Nah, even lieutenant's retarded because he can't fucking read a map to save his own goddamn life.
That's why you have the sergeants. They're the only ones you can trust. Most of the time.
Unless they're like a sergeant major, then they're probably like the biggest asshole ever. At least if you're on garrison duty. I feel so sorry for people who sign up to be in the Marine Corps. Because it's just like you expect to be in the Marine Corps, basically. The best fighting force in the United States military. What the fuck do you get put on? Garrison duty. God motherfucking damn it.
You're now making a gravel road. You're now in the middle of a fucking desert making a gravel road.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, you're fixing a gravel road in the rain with shovels.
Oh boy, I hope you like Okie.
Everybody knows it's pointless, but you're still doing it anyway because you've been told to do it. Italy has reached the modern era. Roman legionaries with machine guns.
If anybody wants to know the combat prowess of the Italian army, just look at Ethiopia.
They had to use gas to win.
They had to use gas on people who were using fucking spears.
Well, they did actually have a kit bash of modern equipment, or semi-modern equipment.
Mm.
It's a really weird kit bash of it, but it was there. There wasn't enough of it for everyone. There was a good portion of it.
It's Barrett's 3,239-year-old birthday today.
Oh.
It'd be a shame if Barrett died today. Oh god, not this guy's pictures.
The Germans with after D-Day.
An alternate universe where basically Germany declares war on Italy.
You declare war on France, annex France, then you declare war on the UK, then you declare war on Italy.
No, you always take out Italy first. They're the easiest ones.
They are the easiest ones, so you can just ignore them.
What I want to know is, okay, what I want to know is, why the fuck is it that Spain is so hard to fucking take?
Dude, you and me both.
Just like, fuck!
Look, it's a Panzer.
I mean, with how shitty the Italian tank kits are, basically, that's what they feel like.
That is what they feel like. And then they have that one really good, or one halfway decent tank they couldn't make enough of.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You're talking about the one with the rivet armor?
Like the one that was just, their industry could not afford to make more than like 5 of.
Because Spanish people are OP in land combat, not in economy or naval. Well, it's not necessarily that. What my biggest problem about Spain is that they're the Spanish-French border. Nothing but fucking mountains.
If you give them time to build up after the Civil War, you're a retard.
It's like Spain goes through civil war, goes through famine.
Goes through a whole lot of things, then just comes out. So like, Germany, I see you want to cross these mountains.
But has a natural Maginot line.
It's actually better than the Maginot line.
I know, which is the dumbest thing ever. Not even Italy, because like Italy is nothing but mountains as well, right?
Well, Italy sucks because it's too province wide.
Yeah. The problem about Italy is Italy is easy to fucking conquer, mostly because 1, it's Italy. 2, they have mountains, but you have mountains as well.
Like that, you just need to push them down to where it starts getting 2 or 3 tiles wide, then naval invade around it, take all the ports, and then there goes the
Or do what the Allies do and come
Rome.
from the south.
Or that. It's actually, in my opinion, it's better to come from the north and then naval invade the south. and then hope to God they don't get enough divisions on Sicily to screw you.
And what I mean is, the Italy AI is literally programmed to not defend Rome. You could literally just navally invade Rome, and there's nobody in there to stop you.
It's like the French AI and staying on the Maginot. Fucking spiffing Brit. He made France a level 10 fort all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And they still capitulated. To the AI. To AI Germany. Let that sink in a minute.
Yep. It's because France has no manpower whatsoever to save their own lives.
France is such a all the allies just are really bad to play in terms of for.
Not America, but the problem with America is that
America's bad because you're stuck.
Yeah, you're waiting there for about 10 fucking years.
By the time you can enter the war, it's already decided.
Not actually true. I've actually had one game where I entered the war in 1937 and had actually conquered all of Europe by 1938. I didn't even build up any divisions, I just started off with what I had. So, it's literally, that's just how easy it is to play as America. Spiffing Britain is Banana Company in Arma 3. I don't actually watch Spiffing Brit. Nor do I watch Remy Down Under either. Nice. Nice. Okay, Ice is dead.
Internet.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi, how are you? My internet has decided it didn't want to work anymore.
Nice.
And then it decided it wants to work again.
Even better. Don't send just Sly, we did, and we sent like 8 people on the damn helicopter because that's what we got to carry.
Just some slides, that's all that it'll take. Mainly because he's crippled. He'll get back eventually.
Don't worry, I'm the pilot. I don't need to walk. I don't need legs where I'm going.
Going to American field rations. We've lost this war.
You ever see that one guy that actually ate a ration from like 1954 or something like that?
Yeesh. I'm not brave enough to try that.
Somehow still survived.
That's how you liquidate yourself.
Make a lot of sleeping spots to capture people. Buddy, we're gonna fucking napalm them to death. Who the fuck is gonna be alive? Like, ask yourself this, seriously.
Damn it, it didn't send the right thing. Hold on. This one's actually relevant to what you're doing.
Oh boy.
No, that's not the source I wanted. I didn't want the code. I wanted the picture. Will that post the picture? Will that post something else? It's still... God, motherfucker. I'm just gonna save it and stop trying to be lazy. Oh, there we go.
I go away to play something that I don't feel good playing, and now you're doing God knows what.
There you go, Sly.
Accurate. Also, I think I follow this artist on Twitter.
I don't know why this is what you'd want to do. Just, it's like, I'm bored, I'm gonna draw this. It's like, why? But okay, keep doing it. But why?
What are you about to do? Slight, we're attacking a city. Don't worry about it.
Oh God! Remember what happened last time you attacked a city?
No.
Mortar pits.
Yeah. I'm trying to look
Lots
for
of
them
mortar
right now.
pits. There were so many mortar pits for no reason.
I don't see any mortars.
Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're there.
I know.
Doesn't mean they're not there. Trust me, learned from the Germans when they were fighting the Americans. We don't see any artillery or mortars.
Meanwhile, Half-Track laughs in the distance.
Meanwhile, the entire U.S. Air Force.
What the fuck are you doing? No,
When in doubt, just carpet bomb it out.
exactly.
And if that doesn't work, you're not using enough bombs. You know what we should play once it updates? I guess it's a community update. I don't know when it's gonna get it though. We should play Left 4 Dead 2 again. Did we ever play that? Did we ever play that slot? I think we did.
I don't think we have.
No. I should get a free weekend here shortly.
So, problem.
Solution.
Napalm shells did nothing. It looks like advanced munitions does not work with the helicopters.
Well, get on the door, gunner.
What about incendiary shells, though? Now I just realized which is. So I guess what I decided to play because you said you never wanted to play.
Any game ever?
Exactly. I mean, you're not wrong with that statement, yeah.
When we play with fucking Teletubbies common infected.
I think we wanted to do Left 4 Dead.
That's what it was.
We were doing the Halo shit, weren't we?
Yes, we were. We were doing the Halo shit. That's right. I think. Oh, and did I show you the skins that are in the new Modern Warfare game?
If I decided to play an artificial intelligence game, I regret it. Oh, you played AI Dungeon. Yeah. I don't play AI Dungeon because it's just like, oh, there's a zombie coming towards you. You kill the zombie, and then start thinking of panties. I'm sorry, game. What the fuck did you just say? I'm being physically attacked by a child who's saying shit that is freaking the shit out of me. Welcome to AI Dungeon. And she only speaks in rhymes. Welcome to AI Dungeon. No, if we lost ice, his internet died.
God damn it, I did it again.
Yeah, you did. I can't shoot her since she used psychic powers to launch my weapon away. God damn. The helicopter is an honest to
Teletubbies
God
mod for
good.
common effect and gives me nightmares.
Just why?
Just does. I did it again.
God damn, you idiot. Just fucking copy the image.
Why did they have to put copy media link? It's fucking a copy message link. It's fucking useless.
I don't understand either.
There we go. I question why Yandere is an assault rifle and not the knife.
Excuse me?
Look at what I sent, you'll understand. By the way, this is actually in the new Modern Warfare.
You're shitting me, right?
I'm not. Too bad I can't be asked to go play the new Modern Warfare. It's like I'm not gonna be asked.
Well, let me just
To go
open
play
my
Cold War.
wallet now.
Cold War is gonna fail, is my bet.
Because it's actually bad, or because people fucking cancel it?
Because it's not gonna live up to Modern Warfare.
I was just gonna say Black Ops 1, but yeah, that works too.
Like the reboot Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Because the reboot Modern Warfare, like the fucking gun sound just, oh my god. That's the one thing I'll give it, is that all the guns sound amazing. But that's it. That's all I'll give it.
Mm.
Mainly because of the 100-something gigabyte patch.
Yeah, it's like 200 gigabytes in total for the fucking game. Fuck that shit.
It's like, I want to play the game. Yeah, no, you're never gonna get to play. You know why you're never gonna get to play it, boy?
Why?
Because you don't have first world internet. You've got a third world internet in this first world country. Sly,
What?
I found a mod we're using when we play.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What's the mod? Okay, yes. What's this for?
Left 4 Dead 2.
Alright, yeah, totally. I love the game called Game about humans. Alright.
What about the game called Game? It's a game about a game. That's just a bad game, so you
About
delete
Humans is a game where the NPCs make their lives they want, and it becomes a game where the bakers become rich and the carpenters middle class, landowners, and the farmers and the farmer starves. What the fuck? I rode myself down a hill and hit a rock and fell unconscious. Fuck. God damn it, Belgium.
Stop.
That fucking shark saved Hololive English.
English.
Yeah, you can't tell me otherwise.
I don't care for the one that is literally just death incarnate. I don't care for the chicken who swears it's not a chicken.
So the
pretty
Reaper, the Reaper basically is. I'm debating whether or not it's cringe or edgy
Boomer.
or just edgy, right?
cool. Just a boomer.
The chicken cries too much.
The chicken is literally, he just makes bird sounds. Literally, just it's all bird sounds.
Great, you have head trauma. I feel like I should do like an AI dungeon thing. It's just I don't know. My brother did that, but fell down to a bush with looked like a cactus, but having leaves. Ouch. It's like a bramble, we could call it.
Shaw. And then everyone's like shitting on the shark because it exists and works. Man,
What?
this Twitter suck.
Twitch or Twitter?
Both.
Yeah. I don't know what you call the pointy bushes, shit in the bushes. Branches, maybe? Thorns?
Thorns.
Brambles?
Brambles also works depending on what it is.
Yeah, well, I did my objective. It seems as though a dead bear is next to me. What a great hunting session. Yeah, the second. Doesn't seem like Lion's gonna make it.
I apologize for the very professional tweet. I'll try to follow with a more professional one. Clearly, 5 days later, shark. Ah. And like that, the memes have begun. Just ah. It just works. Nobody knows why.
Because it's an actually a cute character?
Okay, fair.
All I had to do was get attacked by a child who's literally God and hit my head on a rock. This all happened because I followed a goddamn owl.
You hit a rock.
Nice.
To build up to Apex. I always forget that. Doesn't that make you angry? Did my internet die again?
No, you're still here. What? Whoop. Claim shit and dismantle it?
Hmm.
You want me to dismantle entire cities, man.
Are there enough versions of the M1 Garand to fill every role that you would need in an infantry platoon, other than anti-tank?
Oh fuck, she's back, son. Help Sly, you're on your own.
That is the question.
Hmm?
Are there enough versions of
I know
the
for the
M1 Garand to
M14,
fill it?
basically, there was. But the M14 did not fulfill in any of the roles that it was designed for.
The M14, it's like, what was it? Isn't it like a battle rifle, I want to say? The M14 was just weird. It got screwed over by time frame, basically. Or by time, where it's just like, we're going from Grands to M16s.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It was that contemporary that just gets fucked over, basically. I'm still betting that Ironwoods is just gonna get he's just gonna get the Adam treatment.
What?
I'm betting that Ironwoods is gonna be. What happened to Adam is just gonna happen to Ironwoods.
You're talking Ruby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just like, what
I
the
just
fuck is he on about?
scrolled by Ruby skin. I was like, he's just gonna. It's just gonna be. It's just gonna be bad. Like they've set his character up to just be the exact same thing that happened to Adam, but worse. His character had such great potential. It really did.
But they have to squander everything.
Left 4 Dead, but it's all World War II.
I guess, yeah.
Huh? Oh, we have to find weapon skins for every weapon, but just make it a German gun.
Oh fuck, I inspected her and she's probably Satan. She has horns and observed abilities. Give me one reason why I shouldn't think I have encountered Satan. Keep 2 guys here and send the rest so they keep working in the base, but you still suck in this place.
Left 4 Dead, but it's just in Sarge's Sandstorm. You can actually do that too. It's funny. I actually hope the whole community update idea works for Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's the retard that decided the FG-42 scoped could be a sniper rifle?
I don't know, but that sounds bad. Have you tried befriending the demon? Belgium, just asking. Death Lion, damn it.
Computer, why are you so bad?
These 2 people are the luckiest motherfuckers in the world.
Why you say that? Oh yeah, my internet came back.
Because literally, I called an artillery strike on top of them to destroy a turret. And they are just standing there in the middle of it, and they never got hit! I got the shit beaten out of me by her and assaulted. How do you think I could do such a thing?
Sounds like they're just Americans.
Sell your soul, obviously.
Your soul is mine. Fetch me their soul. It's like what? It would be.
Alright, now we take all the prisoners that we got. Send the
man,
corpses and damage to your base. They need a good. I'm gonna get missed. Yeah. What do you think I'm doing?
Be what? Like M60, M40, M14, M16.
Oh, great. She works for Kingdom of Creation now. I guess she may be an angel or something. I don't know.
1911 Springfield.
Dolphin,
Or 1903 Springfield.
Wolf, Barrett, Shoko. Davidson's fine. Vasily is not okay.
I think it's okay.
I just load the people on board. We'll come back for the shit later. Let's have one person stay here. Great, she's hunting a beast called Mother fucking Death. No, not Joel.
My computer makes me angry sometimes
Why?
because the wireless card keeps getting too hot for some reason that I don't know why.
Use the bedroll over there, claim it. What, this thing?
You there, son?
Yeah, what?
Just making sure my internet didn't die again.
She was sent here by the ruler of creation to find death. What have I got myself into? Obviously an actual fucking story.
Those exist still?
No.
That's what I thought.
I don't think any of the prisoners are gonna survive the fucking helicopter ride back. But I'll just send the people who are at the colony right now to the city and whatnot and pack up all the shit we got there. All the muffaloes so we can have milk and make those. Let's take the good hand. I didn't even buy all the muffalo. We have all the muffalo. Oh hell no! There are signs basically talking about dead rising again. Oh great.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, we have all the. We own all the muffalo. They're not selling any of their muffalo.
Buffalo.
So Honris, Bear. Guess we could send Choco back. Oaks, Low, Cristobal. I think this girl's fucking with me. She is hunting death in this area. She says death is everywhere, and she says death is dead. I mean, technically, these are all true. If you think about it hard enough.
I mean,
What?
if you think about it hard enough, yeah.
Well, I'm going to find my horse and go and do something. Okay, then.
I found my new favorite mod.
What's your new favorite mod?
Makes everything have blaster shots
What the fuck?
instead of bullets. So it looks like you're shooting a blaster from Star Wars.
Oh great, she has fucking wings.
Fucking wings. I was just surprised you're still streaming at this point, so
Why?
normally you'd just be done by now.
I usually stream till 8. Why?
Just Randy Random just would have just done nothing.
Last
I don't
stream
know
he
why.
did nothing.
I don't know why he literally just does nothing for you the entire time.
Yeah, Dungeon said something that confuses me very much. What did it say? Did it break the fourth wall again? Probably should actually have a storage stockpile.
You don't need storage. Storage is a lie.
I guess, yeah.
Left 4 Dead 2, but there's only the AK platform weapons and AK lookalikes. So you have AK but shotgun, AK but assault rifle, AK but carbine, AK but SMG, so on and so forth.
Just a quick line of text. Oh, okay then. Wait, can I show you the small line of text? I believe. Yeah, I mean, copy and paste it. Enter every undiscovered house once people show up there. Also, we're working on borrowed time, basically, because if we stay here for too long, enemies are going to show up again. I do not want to be around here when that happens.
Suddenly there's an artillery mortar. It just nails the
You
middle
take
of
the horse and find a good tree in which to tie him up. What are you doing, Denderass? That's the holy creature of creations. Maybe you should be streaming this, Belgium. Just saying. Alright, load everything up into the fucking chopper.
Left 4 Dead 2, but it's Titanfall.
Hmm. You're telling me my goddamn horse is a holy creature of creation? Well, I don't know what to feel about this. I think the game's trying to tell us something. I'm starting to lose it. I think I'll just run into the forest and back to my hideout. Good idea. Oh yes, good old AI dungeon, cryptic and odd as usual. Hi Biff, welcome back.
Halo Infinite's gonna be a huge letdown too.
Hmm?
Halo Infinite's gonna be a huge letdown too.
I have hopes.
I had hopes. Then I saw what it looked like.
Look, I know it's not going to be good as Halo 3. But
Maybe
look,
can
as long as
do
it's
better
better than
than
Halo 5, I think we're going to be okay.
I think it's gonna be better than Halo 4. Halo 5 setting the bar a little too low.
Hmm.
What about Halo 2? Can we do better than Halo 2?
No. Despite the fact Halo 3 is my favorite game out of the Halo series, I don't think anyone could get better than Halo 2, though.
Yeah, they could. They could rebalance Halo 2.
But that's part of the charm. Alright, just pack the helicopter full of things.
2 wars to give
I like how my
anybody
sheer
PTSD.
presence reminds people of Halo. Oh, never mind. I tried to flee, but I guess I gotta fight her now. If you want to hop into the chat bit, you can. Not forcing you or anything, so don't worry about it.
3 words to give anybody who played Halo 2 PTSD. Jackal sniper spotted. And you're dead. Fucking Halo 2 Master Chief, the only thing weaker than him is a flood spore.
And she just fucking one-shot me. Oh, great. Gotta love it when AI Dungeon does that. That's another thing about AI Dungeon. You shoot a zombie, your head explodes. Excuse me, fucking what? Gift from Allegiance? Oh, they left me some plasteel, nice.
Well, that's arguably cursed.
What?
Necopara player models. Not surprised it exists, but arguably cursed.
I don't have the Halo PTSD because I didn't play it. Oh, but you will.
I'd go play it, but, you know, Master Chief Collection makes me angry.
Why?
Because peer-to-peer co-op plus shooting internet means input lag and latency lag.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
It's not fine. Not only am I 6 seconds behind, I'm also 4 seconds behind. So I'm a total fucking 10 seconds behind. It just makes me angry. It shouldn't make me angry, but it makes me angry.
That reminds me, I really enjoyed your AI dungeon shitpost, by the way. I found it to be way too relatable. Here's the thing, I made that video when I was so sleep deprived it wasn't even funny. And like, here's the thing, right? I perfectly understood the voice when I was making it. Like, because I used a Russian voice for it, right? I understood it perfectly. Next morning, I wake up, watch the video, and I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? If I didn't look back on the AI Dungeon store to actually figure out what he's saying, I would have no idea what the fuck he was actually saying. That's why your head exploded. Ah, okay then. You know what I hate about caravanning in Rimworld?
Have to go boom.
Besides that, I hate on how when you set up a caravan or like a helicopter, you say, okay, load these things into it.
Train go boom.
Besides that as well. But you tried loading something up in Rimworld, right? And whatever you load into it and hit accept, that's all the things you're going to load into it. You can't add things to load into the fucking stupid helicopter. Which I think is really fucking weird, man. That's alright, we can make more return trips. Or I might just not stay here. You know?
Kaboom.
Boom. I still have a whole bunch of Titanfall and Halo footage I need to put together, and Barrel Trauma footage, as well as Foxhole footage. And I should just get somebody to fucking do that for me, shouldn't I?
Like you would ever trust someone to do that for you.
You're right.
I'm always right. No, I'm not. Don't ever listen to me. Don't trust it. Don't trust a word that comes out of my fucking mouth.
Great, now I'm hunting Griffin, just my fucking luck. Have fun.
Good luck. And we never saw him again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's only 11 o'clock, but I'm gonna go to sleep because fuck it.
Alright. Alright, great, it's acting like a dog. How am I supposed to kill such a thing? No idea.
I'm too lazy to go scroll through the billions of fucking mods to find them. To find a bunch of ones to make a funny thing. Anyway, Sly. Oh. Have fun with the rest of your Rimworld stream.
Yeah, it's mostly just me tearing this place apart because Tiz wanted me to, and it's just like, oh god, why?
We should also all play Among Us at some point. That would be extremely dumb.
Yeah. I gave it food, easy to tame, boys. Alright, cool.
But
What
we have
food
to
did
do
you
is,
give it?
what we have to do is we have to name ourselves opposite to the color we are. So if we're blue, our name's red. If we're red, our name's blue.
I was thinking basically, okay, we get all the beef gang, right?
Yeah.
We all name ourselves Beef. Just like different ways of spelling Biff.
I'll send you a video and it's fucking funny. Blue did it, but his name's Blue, but he's the color blue. Which blue do you mean? I actually played a game with friends of my friend, and I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. Except for the one guy that would talk for 20 minutes, like fucking half the timer to try to explain what happened with a whole bunch of extra words that we didn't need. So when everybody forgot what was going on and just threw it out of the airlock.
Yeah, some guy's taking too long explaining what happened, basically. Throw him out of the fucking airlock. I'm
And
sorry.
5 times out of 6 he self-reported.
Yeah. I would be down for Among Us, yeah. I fucking did. I actually tamed a griffin. Now we're gonna do with the griffin.
He's going to fuck the griffin now.
Why would you ever fucking say that?
Fucking Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, the griffin that's right outside the fucking main city. You walk out, you don't see it, it swoops down, grabs you, and the next thing you know, you're 20 foot in the air and just drops your ass. And you die, and then you forgot to say when you walked out of the city, so you have to redo the last hour and a half of progress you just made. Including fight the death cult again.
Are you okay?
No. It made me really angry.
God damn it. Use it to help find me and tame a dragon. Oh, great.
But Griffin Knights are cooler than Dragon Knights. And you can quote me on that.
I should be the ultimate hunter. Sure, man. Whatever you say. I've developed an amazing strat for Among Us. Name yourself after a less than pleasant politician and no one will want to vote for you.
That's beautiful. That's great. That.
Mm-hmm. The game wants me to name the griffin Fafnir. I don't know if it's supposed to be a reference, but who knows? I don't know any griffin named Fafnir.
That is Norse mythology. The wolf.
That's Fenrir.
Fenrir. It's close enough. Fuck you. Why Fafnir? I think you can spell Fafnir if it's not Fenrir.
Does it look like I know?
Why can't I just bitch at you?
Don't worry, bitch at me.
So I'll just do it anyway.
It's a dragon in Norse mythology. Oh, wonderful. There's dragons in Norse mythology? This is a first for me, so...
What? Huh. Didn't know that. The more you know.
Something reading rainbow.
Are you tired of your cities being too peaceful?
Oh no.
When I saw that, I just had to stop and laugh for a good 5 minutes. Because it's
I
true.
understand why the game wants me to name a griffin after a dragon from Norse mythology.
Just
Simple.
don't think.
Because once your, whatchamacallit, once you kill the dragon, your griffin shall become the dragon.
If you believe hard enough that your griffin is a dragon, it's a dragon. At least if you're an orc. Orc logic is great.
If you believe red goes faster, shall go faster. I like on how the fucking orc weapons aren't even supposed to fire because they don't even have like basic components in them, like firing pins or mechanisms. It just
Like,
shoots. It just straight up fucking just shoots.
It just works because the orc says it to.
You wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and begin walking back to town. You suddenly hear a yell. Hey there, Frascatty boy. What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck? I don't know what a Frascatty boy is. You could do this too. Go to tropical area to hunt exotic animals like rhinos or elephants to sell the horns. That's actually a good point. Don't know if I want to do that or not.
Alright, I'm actually gonna go to bed this time.
Alright, good night. Go to bed.
I got distracted. As per usual.
Holy shit, look at all that food.
Burn it. Actually, no, export the grind. The Ukrainians don't need it anyway.
I think it's supposed to be racist, I don't know. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. Alright, my guess is probably a reference to dragon because the people that play AI Dungeon really cough like dragons. Everybody's losing their fucking mind at this place, goddammit. Now he's calling like a goddamn crow. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna take everything that we got and get the fuck on out of here. Speaking of helicopters, there's one flying outside my house right now. Holy shit. Alright. I turn around, he has a bow and arrow aiming at my face. What the fuck? I don't think that's normal, man. I'm loading so many items in this helicopter, it's actually starting to lag the game. Bad news for him. I got me a 1911. How the fuck did you get that? That was given to you by God. Wonderful. Gun go bang bang. Actually, I need to make room for the fucking people, don't I? Shit. Oh, damn this all to hell. You see how the bad shit you get me into, Tiz? This is why greed's a fucking sin. You are sin. It's better than staying at a base doing nothing? Bullshit. Everybody's losing their mind because they're not at base. Just put that back to normal so once they... I don't have to do that when they get back to the fucking base. Halfway there. What's happening back at base? So how's Belgium's 1911 adventures going on? Coalition took out another sovereignty base, alright. How's the sovereignty? Yeah, they're still with a huge presence, yeah. Almost done with this shit. Research expended. What are we researching still? We're still getting on bionics done. Major break risk oaks. I don't necessarily really care. Alright, bears stopped. Visitors? Alright. Doesn't help that there's dead bodies everywhere. You know? Seeing dead bodies all over the place does not necessarily do good for the psyche. What's up with you? Doesn't have any ammo in the damn thing, just fucking pick it up. It's just like the turret's gonna fucking shoot me, it's out of fucking ammo. There's 16 hours left on the fucking clock. Ah. Screw it. Why is Oaks running? Pay attention. So just pick it up. How the fuck did Oaks go? Alright, let's see here. Alright, then just board the damn helicopter. Do this. Pick it up. Pick that up. Prisoner. Release. Let's see, stop being a dick! So I can see I was thinking it was going to be a counterattack with pirates or like 7 hours until enemy arrives. If you know Rishin, you know urine. And off we go. Make sandbags near the helicopter? No, fuck off. Don't have enough fuel to make it all the way back home, but don't worry, we got plenty of chem fuel back at the base. That was more fucking bullshit than it needed to be. Alright, here's what I need to do now. Form caravan. Right there. I mean, we didn't take the steel. We just couldn't take all the fucking steel. You always find something to bitch about. Was literally more than 7,000. There was only 2,000 steel. And finally everybody's back fucking home. I'll settle all this work schedule bullshit off camera. Anyway, it's a few minutes after 8, so I'm gonna just stop streaming here. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. You know what to do, basically, to give, to combat the YouTube algorithm. Leave a like, subscribe, all that shit. Ugh. Anyway, it's been fun.